What's up, everybody? Hopefully you enjoyed your Monday and you did not get a case of the Mondays. Lord knows it has been a Monday for me. Fuck. Oh, anywho, welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense. We're doing what we do every week. I'm Glick. We got Tony D in the building. If you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget you can join us live on YouTube and Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. And if you can't join us live, don't worry. We got you covered. You can listen to us on Spotify, basically everywhere you listen to podcasts at, all at Nonsensical Nonsense. So go ahead and give us a follow, give us a like, give us a little listen, and if you be so kind, give us a share. We greatly appreciate that. Help us grow. Get us in other people's ears and in their line of vision, I guess you could say. A little out there today, man. I'm running on like an hour and a half of sleep. I've got a goddamn toothache from hell. And it came on like last night. So I've got like, and I tried to come on like I was going to come on. I was like, what's
peroxide.
that?
Gargle with some peroxide.
Mm-hmm.
Gargle with some warm salt water.
Well, I still have like half a bottle of antibiotics that I've been, so I started taking those.
Got Cam in the motherfucking house. Cam was
so I started taking those. What up, bitch?
You got to spread out like that. Yeah, all of them. It'll take the pain away. You probably got exposed nerve.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. So I got like Orgel and shit like that. I've got like 4 different kinds of that numbing. I know I do. And trust me, I'm looking for a dentist that is in my insurance wheelhouse. I'm just gonna tell them, take them all out. You can have them all. Give me some new ones. Give me some wooden ones like George Washington.
George Washington.
Yeah, give me some George Washington teeth.
George Washington.
Some wooden chompers just chomping around.
Golf feel good.
What's up, man? So I was just like, I'm just dragging ass today. Not giving a damn about much of anything at all.
Well, like I said, I'm about to be 0-1, trust me. I'm about to be 0-1.
Go fuck. Let's calm down first and foremost. Good job on an auto drafted team that has nothing but wide receivers. And that had you shook. It had you scared for a minute. So calm down.
Yeah.
I took
how was your road
fucking Elijah Mitchell for the stupid ass 49ers going down in the first quarter yesterday. Cost me my other game.
What happened? Oh.
I was aggravated as hell at that because he started out pretty good and then also hurt his leg. He's done for the day. I was like, God damn it. I lost to that. What's that?
He said he needs a running back. I'm going to need a running back soon. Najee Harris is hurt.
There's a lot of injuries yesterday. Half of San Francisco.
Cook is not going to do anything. He was a negative. Rondale Moore is out, boy.
Yeah. Half of San Francisco's offense is already on the IR after one game. Typical of San Francisco.
Play that hard, though. They truly do play that hard.
Mm-hmm. Now, I was in a tight one in my league, and then once old boy went down, I was just like, well, I'm going to wind up losing this bitch by like 5 or anywhere between 5 and 10 points, and I think that's what it was. I think I lost by like 9 points or something. And then in your league, I'm still trying to build a damn team, so these first couple of weeks are just going to be trial and error, and then once I get my team built, it'll be another story. Cameron, you going to make the trade with Kevin? Did you accept it?
No, I wouldn't even if he gave me 3 regular people on his team, I wouldn't. Not yet.
One of the guys in our league offered Cam a trade today. Cam has Kareem Hunt and Justin Jefferson, and he wanted both of them, and he was going to give Cam Akers, Chris Godwin, and Russell. quarterback for Denver?
No.
I was like,
Okay.
it's not the craziest trade offer I've ever seen,
Yeah.
but I sure now wouldn't take it.
I mean, I would have thought about it.
Well, Godwin's out for a little bit. At least one game for now.
Akers was told by his coach that he needs to do better or he's going to be benched. And Russell Wilson is just Russell Wilson. I already have 2 quarterbacks. So I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
Jesus.
He's in freak out mode because he's losing. He's losing
people
to injuries.
I wouldn't even drop him just Jefferson for those 3.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, he's in freak out mode. No,
Yeah, he got the. He only got like 70 points. He just got straight, ran over.
I don't know if he did or not. As of right now, Golf Hawk, he was up until Thursday. He was slated to be the starter for the Rams, and then for whatever reason, Henderson was started Thursday night, so there was no injury or anything like that I'm aware of, or anything that came out that said there was an injury.
Yeah, coach said that he wants a level of urgency and accountability.
Okay. I don't think Cam Newton lost his job, Golf Hawk, but people are losing faith in him. That's not good.
He can go. I'm sure he can go play for Carolina.
No. CMC is healthy.
Yeah, CMC wasn't even a factor yesterday because they would have let dipshit throw the ball.
He still got numbers, but
he got some numbers late in the game, because Baker Mayfield was running around for his life all day yesterday.
I didn't even see when MG finally got a sack.
Yeah, what do you mean finally got a sack? He had 3 sacks yesterday, and one of them was in the first quarter.
It said he got 1 from what I saw.
I think he got wound up. No, he had 2 or 3.
3.
2 or 3. I think they had 4 or 5 total. I don't know what the final stats were, but yeah, he got 1 early.
See, Dak
he had 2 sacks.
Titans and the Titans lost to the Giants. I can't believe this shit.
Yeah, that kind of surprised me. Yeah, Myles Garrett had 2 sacks and a forced fumble.
Right.
Yeah, there was, like I said, there was a lot of crazy shit going on yesterday in football. I mean, what? Between what was it, the Titans or not Titans, Texans and what was it Titan? Texans and Colts, wasn't it the tie
game?
Yeah. And the Texans had that game won. I looked at the score and it was like 20 to nothing or 20 to 7 or some shit like that. I don't know what the hell happened.
And they choked.
And then they came back and then that damn Pittsburgh Cincinnati game, McPherson missed an extra point and 2 field goals, which is crazy. Yeah, exactly.
Golf Hawk, I'm not gonna lie. Najee Harris going down is messing me up.
I told you to leave that man alone. You want to keep messing with him. Just because he went to Alabama.
Did you see him when he was in Alabama? The man was a beast.
That doesn't help your fantasy numbers. I've seen what he's done the last 2 years in the NFL.
This is his second season. He hasn't done nothing yet.
There's been plenty of people good in college shit out in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I just got to see him do it.
Yeah, we had a whole bunch of them come through Cleveland, like 38 of them to be exact. all quarterbacks.
Y'all last great running back was from Alabama,
and that was all since '99. What the last great running back for?
I think
Cleveland?
I think you all's last great running back came from Alabama. Yeah, Trent Richardson. He was a monster. If anybody came after him, I'm thinking Kareem Hunt. He doesn't have a line. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Najee Harris been running for his life. You're right.
That's what I said all last year. I mean that Pittsburgh offensive line is non-existent at this point. So, picking up Najee Harris is a huge risk in fantasy football. But
I took it. I took the hell out of that risk.
I took a risk
First,
I took the risk with CMC. So I mean,
Yes, you did.
with the last 2 years, the last 2 seasons, he's ended in injury. And then like yesterday, I expected him to be more of a factor, but
But he
they
wasn't.
just wanted to. I don't know what they were trying to do, but man, I'm like, because when they ran with him, he was effective. It was late in the game when he finally got me some points, but
Just like Brady last night. Brady didn't get no points at the end of the game.
yeah,
Fucking everybody up.
that was a crazy ass fucking game.
I don't understand it.
I know whoever had suck up was happy as hell after last night's game.
Look up at the kicker.
I know he got 14 points last night.
He got 14 points for Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
Damn.
no, he got 14 points in fantasy yesterday.
Wow.
I think Cade York for Cleveland got 16 or something like that.
Break that shit down tomorrow. Miami's gonna
Golf. I said not to sleep on Miami.
Uh-huh.
Everybody said I was crazy. I said don't sleep on Miami.
I got them down there, but I'm sleeping on them.
They put New England in their place. They put New England right in their fucking place yesterday. I was like, damn.
I'm snoring my ass off. They got to prove it.
Thanks.
They always get close to the playoffs and then choke in the wild card.
Well, technically, wild card's still a playoff spot. So,
yeah.
I mean, you get there. That's Green Bay for you. Green Bay gets to the playoffs every year and then chokes.
Hey,
Glick, are you going to pick up Cade York?
What's that?
Are you going to pick up Cade York for your kicker and drop Nick Folk?
I think I don't know. I would have tried to.
He's on waivers.
Yeah, I know. I think I have him. I think I do have him. I'm going to try to pick him up. I was trying to get.
How you doing? Thank you for coming.
I was trying to get a defense, and I think I got to try to find a running back or something too. Because I don't know. I want to try to get another defense, but maybe try to keep Dallas on the bench and see if they get any better this season. If not, I'll dump them.
Dallas defensive problem. That offense is about to look wild. That offense is about to look extremely wild.
That offense is about to look non-existent.
No, Cooper Rush knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, and he's just not that.
No, and fortunately for me, I have Dalton Schultz as one of my tight ends in one of my leagues, so I think he's going to become a huge factor in Dallas offense this year because he was last night, even though they weren't doing anything.
Seriously, Golf Hawk? Nah.
Dan Marino.
I don't see them going that far. I don't know who I see this year, but Panthers.
Tony's got about 19. Got about 19 predictions for the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, let's go.
Who?
I did. Top NFC prediction as of right now is going to be the Saints. Top AFC is going to be Kansas City to me. Right now, that's the top picks, but I got 5-6 reserves behind it. I pretty much put the playoffs in the wild card early. I did. It was hilarious. I just want to see if it was going to come true. I do this every year. I'm gonna call this. Back up this, back up this. Okay, let's just see what happens. I think I was right with San Francisco. I was right with Tampa Bay, and Tennessee messed me up on that Super Bowl. That first Super Bowl Brady won, I was calling the Bucks and the Titans. And the Titans didn't make it. I was heated.
Cleveland's going to go to the Super Bowl this year. We got the reincarnation of Phil Dawson and Cade York.
You sound like Georgia fans.
No, that's a throwback from last year, making fun of my nephew. He called me like Carolina was 3-0, and he was like, "Carolina's going to the Super Bowl, baby."
And now we hold the longest loss record, 8 in a row.
Yeah,
8 in a row. What?
Cleveland finally snapped. They had the longest opening day losing streak at 17 years of losing it on opening day, and we finally snapped that yesterday.
Yeah, because you played the damn Panthers.
I don't understand what happened, but
it's funny.
Myles Garrett was in that ass.
Oh yeah, Myles Garrett was all over the place yesterday. What's funny is, years ago when Levi and I went, my nephew, him and I went to a Panthers Cleveland game, and it was right after Cleveland got home from Carolina, and it came down to a field goal, and Cleveland won because your guys' kicker missed the field goal at the end of the game. And then last night, had we gone to that game like originally planned, it would have been basically the same situation reversed, but Cleveland still come out on top because of a field goal.
Yeah.
But that damn kicker, man, he was impressing me in preseason and whatnot. And he definitely, if he keeps that shit up all season, he might get himself a nice little paycheck from Cleveland. Stick around.
Right.
That fucker was hitting everything. And he's a rookie. So I'm already looking ahead at next week and lineups and all this fun jazz for fantasy.
You got to get them ready. Well, we won't be able to play anything until tomorrow.
Because the Browns, I think it's Tuesday when you can start grabbing players and stuff like that, or moving stuff around or whatever. But Cleveland's going to get into New York ass this Sunday.
Jay Money is in the house. Oh boy, this motherfucker.
Yeah, this Sunday Cleveland's going to get in that Jets ass.
Y'all might. Jets ain't. I don't know what they're going to do. I have no idea what they're going to do this season.
What about Sauce? What about the Sauce?
He's only one player.
What about the Sauce?
Fucking Cameron today. The Browns got the Sauce and the Jets this Sunday coming up. I'm like, did you not see what happened to the Jets yesterday?
The Browns have hope, and let them celebrate.
Like, did you not see what happened to the Jets yesterday against Lamar Jackson's goofy ass? He was pissing me off yesterday because I got him in my league, and I'm like, really, dude, you're sitting there with like 5 fucking points. What are you doing?
Not caring. He wants a bigger contract.
Yeah, like 5 damn fantasy points for Lamar Jackson against the fucking Jets. I think he ended up with like 20 or
something. Jay, you can't throw
that
up there. We actually let you on the show, and then you left on your own. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear this shit. Thank God for you. Now we have 4. Now we got more than 4, but it's okay. I'm glad you're trying to count.
Think real highly of yourself.
Don't try. At least he's trying to count. But yeah.
Numbers are hard.
I don't know. I figured Jeff wasn't going to make it tonight. Easy.
No, it's Monday. It's Monday. He doesn't show up on Mondays. I sent the invite to Smoke.
Yeah, he hasn't popped up. I know Ted's probably busy. Brian, I know he's still at work.
Like I said, I'm just here tonight. Physically, I'm here. Mentally,
mentally you're gone.
Yeah, mentally, I'm over there on my bed.
An armada of UFOs was spotted in Colorado. Really?
A what?
An armada of UFOs.
What the fuck is an armada?
I'm just reading a damn article.
Yeah, what's an armada?
An armada means a shitload of them.
Yeah, why did they just say a shitload of fucking UFOs were seen in Colorado? Okay, first and foremost, Colorado was the first state to legalize weed. And I also think that they've done something with like microdosing and shit where you can legally do shrooms and LSD. So let's take a step back and think about
I'm
where
just
they
trying to see the
do
video.
this. All them motherfuckers are on drugs in Colorado.
Not all of them. I'm watching it now.
Everybody's high in Colorado.
Got it. Whoa, hey. I'm not falling for that video. No, I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that. I'm not believing. Just seeing what's in the news. Of course, you know about the Queen being transported and the world going crazy, and every somewhat significant aspect of a dignitary is up there. And
I don't have any idea what's going on with the Queen. You don't know why?
Oh,
Because I'm not English. I'm American. No,
I'm American too.
We have to fly our flags at half staff. Because of the Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bullshit.
I'm gonna let you tell them that. I'm just here.
This is America.
America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that, and I knew we had to drop them down for 9/11 yesterday. We had to drop them down Friday. And
was it Friday when she died? Yeah, it was Friday when she died.
Yeah, we had to drop them. We had to drop them down at work Friday for 9/11 this weekend. And then I was told before I left work Friday, hey, make sure you get the flag back up to full staff when you come in Monday. And I was like, all right, yeah, the first thing I'll do. And I did that. And then I got home this afternoon and got a text that my boss was like, hey, can you throw the flag or drop the flag back down? We got to keep it down until everything's done with the Queen. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And they're like, yeah, neither did we, apparently. So I was like, yeah, I'll drop it back down tomorrow morning when I come in. It'll be the first thing I'll do. I'll swing over there and drop it down on one of my properties. So I was just like, it makes a whole lot of sense to me, but I guess it is what it is. What are you going to do at the end of the day?
This is true.
That Blake Jr. guy. What the fuck is Jay talking?
Probably talking about Jeff. Yeah, I'm just scrolling the headlines, seeing what's going on out there. So, Cam, how was your trip? How's everything going on your end of the world? Your end of the world, excuse me.
All good.
Oh, just because I don't get fined. Oh shit! Fucking golf walk.
Your girl was messaging me earlier today, Cameron.
Oh, all right.
She sent me a video.
Oh, did she send you that? Oh my god! See that right? As she went to work.
Yeah, that shit had me rolling. Said it was a joke. It said, "What's the difference between a trampoline and a baby?" And I was waiting for it.
Look at Tony's face.
It was like I take my boots off when I jump on a trampoline. I was just like, "Oh my god!" It's like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, yep. A little dark humor for your Monday. That'll always do you right.
Oh yeah,
that is so messed up.
I'm gonna get the joke of Monday segment.
There you go.
Mm-mm.
You're getting strikes all over the place. That's why I switched over tonight to go on Twitter instead of Facebook, because I feel like we're on thin ice already on Facebook as it is.
Hey,
I noticed we ain't up there tonight.
No, we're on Twitter tonight. I change them around. Those are two of them that are interchangeable for me. I'll run one of them 1 week, and then the next week I'll do the other one for a week's worth of shows.
So I don't usually get to watch Monday shows. Do y'all have like special segments, or is it just you're shooting shit on Monday?
Just shooting the shit. It's kind of a relaxed fit. Just kind of come in and hang out for. Yeah, we only do 2 hours. So typically we only do 2 hours. Sometimes we go a little long. Sometimes we. Just depends on the mood of the Sunday or the Monday, I guess you could say. I'm not going to go over tonight. Like I said, I'm running on like about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of sleep today. So maybe.
Take your ass to bed, fool. Take your ass to bed.
I was in bed. That was the thing. I was in bed, man. I just couldn't sleep. I was in pain.
I believe you.
The only place I could get comfortable, man, was I went and sat in the bathtub and turned the shower on and let it run down hot water and just kind of running down.
I don't
the only place I could get comfortable.
Bathtub, bro. That
What's
would
that?
be.
And even then, you could, even then you only doze off for a few minutes because my big ass don't fit in the bathtub. I
Figure out how that would work.
I fit from the waist down, and that's it. and even then, my feet are pressed right up against the I'm just saying. When I get a house, that's gonna be one of I want like 3 things. I want a garage, I want a basement, preferably already finished, so I don't have to finish it out, and I want one of them big ass.
You're gonna do something to it anyway. You might as well get you a half done basement because you're gonna fix it up anyway.
Well, yeah, but if it's already finished, then I can do whatever I need to do to it. I don't have to put. It won't take me as long.
Gotcha.
But if it's not finished, that's fine too. Because either way, I'm gonna set it up. I'll build my studio out. That's why I want to finish basement or like an outbuilding. And I'll just build a studio and there, and then I won't have to worry about messing with anything ever.
Right.
Build a studio, put a goddamn router down there. So I can hardwire my shit. Fuck this Wi-Fi nonsense. We're gonna hardwire right into the mainframe, right into the matrix, Tony D.
Go for it.
Yeah, man.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Mr. Glick. Fuck out of here.
Y'all are killing me with these memes. The queen is dead. Let her die. Stop comparing her to Betty White. Jesus Christ.
Those memes crack me up.
Disrespectful.
Betty White, 99. The Queen, 96.
Right. I just want to
win. America win.
Golly.
This shit's killing me. I seen a TikTok video the other day. And it was like this guy, he was God. He told his angels to go get the old white lady, meaning the Queen, and they got Betty White. And when God found out, he sent the angel to hell.
Y'all ain't right.
It's like wrong old white lady.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. I'm telling you. All of y'all going to hell head first for that shit.
That's all right. I told you Saturday night. I done got my ticket punched. I'm ready to go. One-way ticket. And I'm not even allowed down there. So that's why I said I'm just gonna be hanging out on a bench outside the gates talking to everybody. Fuck you go put on your goddamn head. You cold?
A Clemson hat. I gave up all my Alabama clothes. So I had a nice little sweatshirt I used to wear.
Hey, don't hate.
I don't hate. I'm glad y'all finally won a couple.
Who'd y'all play this week?
Cupcake.
Everybody had cupcakes for the most part.
Everybody had cupcakes, yeah.
We played Furman.
Except for Alabama, apparently, because Texas was giving them a fight.
That's what I said. Either Alabama's not as good as everybody thinks they are this year, or Texas is way better than everybody gave them credit for this year.
The past 2 years, Alabama hasn't been as good as everybody said because of the Buster Rubber. What's good? Roll Tide, damn it. The quarterback issue was the biggest thing with Alabama.
How is there a quarterback issue in Alabama? That's my question. You guys have what? Bryce Hall? Is that his name?
Bryce
No,
Young.
back when Jalen
won the Heisman.
Tua, a couple of them were there, and a lot of people didn't have faith in the quarterback. You never really seen a decent Alabama quarterback that get drafted, except for right now, Jalen Hurts. Before that, Joe Namath. Papa Glick, how you doing?
What's going on, Pops?
Even Greg McElroy went to the Jets, but okay. You know what I'm saying? So quarterback wasn't necessarily where their strength was. It was running back, wide receiver, offensive line, defensive players, everybody but. Quarterback just had to fulfill everything. Everybody's got to do their job too. So
you guys should be all right next week. You got a full school next week. Get back on track.
And they'll be on track. We're just gonna see how the finals are going to be. They can't afford to lose no games. I know that shit. But they had to start looking crazy because they were too damn dominant. They won too many damn games.
Isn't that the point?
The point is to win every game as much as possible, which is what he was doing about 4 or 5 years ago, winning every game as much as possible. So they're securing the rankings based on who they're playing, and everybody else is too.
Yeah.
So they're actually hooking every team up. As they play them, they're hooking them up because they got such a high standard. And I gotta give Alabama the credit. They're willing to play every damn body in college. You got to find a damn college football, a damn BCS team that hasn't played Alabama right now. Then they got to go to the lower ones. Jesus.
Yeah, no, that's one thing Jim Harbaugh has been doing since he came to Michigan. When he wins, and if he can, he just racks up the points. He does not stop.
Because that's how the BCS works.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You gotta go crazy. You got to run them in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Disrespectful as it is in the sport, you got to just keep your rankings because you never know. 2 weeks down the line, you ain't got nothing to do what's going to happen, but that'll boot you down because you didn't play hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what the BCS does.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said they need to get rid of that damn committee. Expand the playoffs like they are. I think 2025 they're expanding them to 12 teams or something like that. 8 teams.
Is it 12?
But I think it's 12.
12.
I believe.
Yeah, I think it's 12. But they need to get that committee out of there.
Yes.
First and foremost, if you win your conference, you win the SEC or you win the Big 10 or the Big 12 or whatever, you automatically should have a bid in there, especially with 12 teams. You know, there shouldn't be we might vote you in, we might not vote you in. He just don't ever stop talking.
Who? Which one?
Baker Mayfield.
I mean, what's he going to say?
He said the Super Bowl is not until February, and this is the beginning of September. There's a lot of anticipation, but we're going to flush this and learn from it and be better from it. You're still the fucking Panthers. Calm down, Baker. You're still Carolina. You're still Baker Mayfield. Calm down, buddy.
You still got to get past the playoffs. So I agree.
You know, like, I don't want to shit on the guy too much because that was my guy in Cleveland. I liked him in Cleveland, but you know, also being a fan, I was able to point out faults and not just, you know, basically kiss his ass because he was winning. Like, dude made a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes that cost games.
They were going crazy over him.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, I would have loved to have him stay there because he was a winner in Cleveland. That's why I took my stance on Deshaun Watson. His first full season, he better win a Super Bowl.
No, that's not going to happen.
You know, for the amount of money they gave him, he better win a fucking Super Bowl with him. Otherwise, fuck that guy. Send him to jail.
Why don't you go try for the team and be on his offensive line? Why don't you go do that?
What sense does that make? Because I haven't played football in like 20-some years. So, yeah, I'm just going to go play
if
in
you
the
need
NFL.
to fucking help and you so fucking tough, go get your ass on fucking in shape and go fucking help the motherfucking team, motherfucker.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, thank you.
That makes so much sense. If you're going to guarantee a guy, $200 and some odd million who has not been on a field in over 2 years, that's not a standard that he shouldn't live up to. Win a fucking.
Why don't you go play for the league minimum, and then if y'all make it to the Super Bowl, he breaks you off another two.
I'll go play for the league minimum.
Go.
I ain't guaranteeing a Super Bowl.
Go. You so bad. You so tough. The
I've
NFL
said that. I've said
That's
that
right.
a
The
million
NFL
times.
says it. Go.
I've said that a million times. You give me a quarter of what these idiots make, I'll gladly go out there and play every Sunday.
They'll give you a quarter.
Yeah, give me a quarter of what Deshaun Watson's making. I'll go out there. I'll play every week. And guess what? I'm going to be a goddamn Boy Scout. If we ain't on the field, I'm going to be at my house. I ain't going to be out drinking and driving. I ain't going to be out smacking bitches. I ain't going to be out touching bitches. I'm going to be late. I'm just going to be chilled out in my house like a good old boy. Boy Scout. Saying my prayers, taking my vitamins all day. Now, I'm not saying I'll be very good, but
I'll give him 10 good years of no drama.
Yeah.
I give him 10 good years of no drama. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't be around nobody. He was out there. No, he wasn't. That fool in the room sleep right now.
Hey, is this Russell Wilson's first year with the Broncos?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just realized that they're playing each other.
Yeah, I think they traded for him in the offseason. They're playing each other tonight. But then Seattle got what? Drew Lock and Noah Fant from Denver.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell Drew Lock going to do. This might be his make it or break it season right now. We forgot he was still in the damn league.
Yeah, I'm surprised he already hasn't.
I mean, Russell Wilson isn't that bad, so I don't really understand that. But
no, I don't think Russell Wilson's bad at all, and I think Jerry Jeudy and Sutton are gonna benefit. Yeah, they're gonna benefit. I mean, look what Russell Wilson did with and no shade on DK Metcalf or
Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett, because those guys are beasts. But I mean, they were running wild in Seattle. So Sutton and Jeudy are gonna benefit immensely from having Russell Wilson.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. That's why I have Sutton sitting on my bench just to see what he does, and he might get called up to the big leagues.
You're gonna look crazy with him on the bench tonight. You should have started him.
I haven't. I didn't have really any help for my bench. I played the guys who got the most points this week so far. But yeah, Sutton
so far.
Well, and the crazy thing about it was, let me see. I think he's in my league, and I have Sutton. I was debating. Yeah, I do. I was debating between Cortland Sutton, and Elijah Mitchell, the running back for San Francisco.
Right.
And kind of a last minute call, I just went on ahead and threw Elijah Mitchell in. Or I was like, he should have. He was good. He should have a pretty good game considering. And then turned around and fucking gets hurt in the first quarter.
Front door.
So.
Wait, they're going to start.
That kind of he's expected to. Yeah, he's out for.
Seattle starting Geno Smith. We got to see what he's going to. That's going to be pretty interesting to see what the hell he's going to do with the team.
He never even did anything with the Jets.
Because he tried to call somebody out and he whacked his ass up. We talked about that a long time. I'm surprised he's still in the league. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, he's been around for a minute.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's still there too. I truly am. But he's there. If I was him, I'd be showing improving all damn night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we're going to do about Brian.
What's wrong with Brian now?
Between him and Jeff with the stuff they send me. I don't know what we're going to do with them jokers. Shit, rest in peace to one of my in-laws. She passed away this morning on my mom's side. On my wife's side. One of her family member on her side passed away this morning. I had a co-worker. He lost his father over the weekend.
Damn.
Well, it was a lot. There was a lot happening. Damn.
Yeah. You know what they say about deaths? They come in threes.
Well, they just came in threes. Sometimes incidences come in threes too. And I'm just looking at everything and watching. I'm like, Jesus. Time to start reassessing some shit out there. Seriously. because that's why I ain't got time for the silly games, immaturities, craziness, all that stuff.
You
'Cause
say
you
that.
never- I do. This is nothing.
You say
I
that.
got other issues bothering me. I got an aunt I got to watch out for, but she ain't doing too good. He found that out when I got to New York. Ugh. I already told him. I said, "No, baby, come back up here." Last 3.5 years. Dude, hey, Golf Hawk, you ain't lying. I definitely want to say it's got to be the 3.5 years. You're right, because I want to say 2. But the past 3.5 years, if I think hard enough, it's been crazy. You ain't lying.
Yeah, has it already been about hell?
And it's coming out of everywhere. And nobody, it's like unexplainable. You don't know who it is. You don't know where it's coming from. The age don't matter. The gender don't matter. The health don't matter. They're just dying.
Yeah.
Y'all keep playing out there if y'all want to. I'm reading this shit on monkeypox. Some people getting seizures and neurological disorders off of it. It's a small, like 2%, 2 to 3% of the cases, but it's happening. Y'all keep playing out there. Y'all see New York got a concern with that polio in the damn water. And then that woman went to the beach and left 3 kids in the car and they died and shit.
Mm-hmm. I seen that. I'm
We
just
lived
over
in
here
the
living
city
my.
20
I'm
years
just over
and
here living my life.
we all living our lives. But I always
I'm
told people
living.
there's a roll call going on and your ass is going. You ain't got to worry about making no excuses or even wanting to be on time. You're just getting yanked.
I'm just over here living my life. I'm not worrying about the COVIDs or the poxes or the.
I wasn't either till they hit my ass. I wasn't either, man. I was not ready for this shit. No, sir.
Mm.
No, sir. Y'all can have it. The hell, I rebuke the hell out of COVID. I don't even know what Buster Rubber is.
Damn, you been there 20 years, man? Jesus. I think Tennessee. I think it's right.
Hmm. Yeah, it is old school. We thought we passed it. That bad boy came back. I won't blame the ice. I mean, the polar ice caps melting and all those old bacteria and viruses coming back to life and just running around. That's coming soon. You ain't got to believe. Just watch. Do 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 do.
Again, I'm just over here living my life, man. I ain't got time to worry about all the what ifs and all that jazz. Just got to live my life. If it's
I
my
don't
time,
either.
it's my time. There's nothing I can say and or do about it, but I can say at least I didn't live scared and I wasn't afraid of shit.
It's your time. It's your time. Okay. Tell you like
I
Robert
don't
Harris. What if it's the pilot's time when you flying?
Hey, if it's the pilot's time and we're flying, guess what? Apparently, it's not only just the pilot's time. It's everybody's time if you're on a plane. Yeah, as I said, when it's your time, it's your time. You know, there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Man.
You can do everything. You know, you can wear the mask and get the vaccines and get the boosters and play it safe with everything you do in life. But when it's your time, it's your time. Look at these people. Look at these people who are health nuts and 32 years old and their fucking heart explodes. And they've taken care of their body. They've never, they don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do any of this, and they work out, they eat right, and then boom, 32 years old, dead.
Underlying recessive disorder kicking in.
Dead up.
Underlying recessive disorders.
Call it whatever you want to call it. It's time for your ticket to be punched. That's all it comes down to. No matter what you believe in or who you believe in or any of that stuff. There's one given.
It's going to happen. It's just going to happen.
Shit is. That's exactly what I'm saying, Golf. I can't be afraid of every little thing.
I'm not.
Like to live.
That's the crazy
I
part. See,
live.
I wasn't scared of COVID until it hit me. I was wrong as a motherfucker. Y'all don't want to catch it. Y'all can have it. I don't want it.
I don't want to catch it, but I'm not.
I didn't tell you to be scared. I'm
not
giving you
freaking
a
out
personal
about it.
testimony. I was not expecting this much shit. God damn.
I was like, Friday, man. I got a Friday night. I'm working that event for Abercrombie.
Hold on one second. Golf, I got to look at. Let me see how next week look after this first injury report. Then I'll deal with you.
Golf, really? You're talking shit to the special needs kid. Couldn't even score 100 points.
That's okay. Matt Stafford didn't get no points. I was like, huh? I said, oh, this is not going to be a good week. When I saw Matt Stafford couldn't get double digits, that's not good.
No, yeah, I think I had 3 players on my starting roster that got double digits this week, and I didn't even. And it wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. But and it's not even like I had any help on my bench either because they didn't do shit either.
Right.
And my bench was worse than my starter, so it wasn't like I could have been like, oh man, I wish I would have played him instead of playing him, and then I would have been all right. But no, it wasn't even that.
Oh, Golf said he had it too, and it was easy. He was one of the lucky ones. Yes, you was, because this shit's beating the hell out of me. There's no energy.
It's crazy. I've seen some people that have just gotten their asses kicked by COVID.
Yes.
And then other like Jeff's probably had it 30 times at this point.
30 times.
Yeah, but he don't know either.
But yeah, that one time I think he's had it. He may have had it twice, to be honest with you. But that one time, that first time he got it, it fucking whooped his ass.
Matt Stafford's not good. Matt Stafford just came off for elbow surgery. He's still willing to play. Odell Beckham Jr. I think he's still winning a contract, isn't he? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Bing bong, my cheese are here.
We don't do cheese around here.
Hola, Senor Tony. We're here. It's Monday, is it?
No.
Jeff got Mexican COVID.
No.
Jeff's doctor told him he had to shave his beard, otherwise he would get his COVID wouldn't go away because the COVID would live in his beard. So Jeff shaved his fucking beard off. I was like, wait a minute. Do you take a shower? Do you wash your beard? You know, I think you're fucking goofy bastard. Just get for going to the Mexican doctor.
Jesus.
I was like, oh, that's what's sweaty. I'm like, wow, and you believed it too.
Jesus.
Oh man, oh man,
They
oh
used to
man.
call me Crazy Joe. Now they can call me Batman.
What?
You ever see Lean on Me with Morgan Freeman?
Oh yeah, forever and a day ago.
Well, him and that football coach guy, Michael Beach, flipped that table on his ass. I said, ooh-wee. Jeff got Mexican. Man, all that heat down there, I don't know how he got sick. All you got to do is go out there and sit out in the sun for 30 minutes. You can beat it.
Yeah.
One
Cameron, who's Bad Omens?
Well,
you have to leave the bathroom to go sit outside.
This is true.
What did you say?
Who's Bad Omens?
Who's Bad Omens?
Oh, I went and saw them like a couple weeks ago. Why?
Sam said that we should change our intercession music and play them. And I'm like, I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, they're too big. You'd get copyrighted.
Oh, that's what I was wondering.
They're like,
should we get copyrighted because of Black Dot Mojo? Even with permission from them. Even with permission from the guys. We still get copyrighted. I don't know how many times I've told Facebook, we have permission from the band to play their fucking music.
you would like Bad Omens, but they're like, pretty out there.
You would like Bad Omens, but they're pretty out there.
Well, I'm saying like their crowd, like so. Blacktop Mojo, they have 252,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, and Bad Omens have like 1.25 million monthly.
Yeah, no, that's what I was more curious about is copyright shit.
I don't think she was thinking about that. I wouldn't even think about it if it wasn't for me witnessing you getting shut down for using Blacktop, because I remember that.
Yeah, well, it happens every time we do it on Facebook. Certain songs of theirs, when we play them, we get muted on Facebook, and it's just like, God damn it! And I mean, they give it, they I don't know, reestablish it or whatever, or take it off once I appeal it every time. But
I don't know.
Scott Frost was Nebraska. Where was he at? Nebraska, Wisconsin. I don't know. I don't know if he'll. I don't. I think he'll go to another a top five head coaching job. I don't know if he'll be a head coach again, but I think he'll go to a big school. It might not be a because Nick Saban's notorious for that. Coaches like that get fired. They were actually doing a thing on game day this past weekend about the guys that Nick Saban's hired after they got fired, like Lane Kiffin and shit like that. He's brought them in as assistants and stuff like that.
I saw something about that. Let me dip, Glick. I got my meeting to go to. You and Cam hold it down. If y'all are here when I finish, I will be back. For those of you that don't know, I'm in the VFW. We do have monthly meetings. I got to go attend that. But I will definitely catch everybody for the end of the show, all right?
All right, man. Deuces.
Peace, bro. Cam, hold down for me.
Peace out, brother.
All right.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Nebraska. That's what I thought it was. Yeah, it was kind of a shocker, but I mean, like you said, it's kind of a weird program to be in. I mean, they're not a bad program. They've just been struggling lately, I guess you could say. So, what Nebraska needs to do to get better, I don't know. Maybe it is getting rid of Frost, but I don't know that he'll immediately get another top five head coaching spot. But he'll land somewhere. He'll land somewhere big, whether he's some kind of coordinator or whatnot, or he might go to a smaller school and be a head coach there and absolutely dominate and blow up. I mean, there's a lot of coaches that do that, and then they go hang out there for 5 years or whatever, and the next thing you know, they're at USC or Texas or LSU or whatever. I think that's what's going to happen with old boy down in Cincinnati. I know he just got a nice big contract, a nice big extension and stuff. But at the end of the day, if he keeps doing like he's doing down there, he's going to land himself a nice spot somewhere big, and he's going to make him a lot of money. Make himself a lot of money. What's his name? Finkel? Something like that. He's going to be a happy guy one day. If he stays successful. In all honesty, it just depends, because you always have to remember a lot of these schools, that are, the same thing could be said about Michigan or Ohio or whatever. You want to go to fucking Michigan, or Ohio, where it gets cold as hell and snows up to your assholes in the wintertime, or would you want to go to a school down south? But you also got to factor in a lot of these recruits, even these top recruits. That's why they enter the transfer portals, because they don't get no playing time. So yeah, you get top five recruit that says I'm going to Alabama, but then he doesn't see the field because they're so stacked. But then you turn around and he enters the transfer pool portal or whatever, and he goes to Nebraska, and he's a superstar in Nebraska. NFL teams are looking at him, and he's a first round pick where nobody would have batted an eye if he was at some of these other schools. I mean, look what Cincinnati did last year. Cincinnati put out some damn talent into the NFL. Those guys, if those guys would have been playing in Alabama or Georgia or anything like that, they might not have gotten the attention that they got. So, yeah, you got to like I said, you got to factor in the playing time and shit like that. What kind of playing time you're going to look at? Are you going to get to see the field a lot? Or are you going to have to sit for 2 years before you get to play? Type of shit like that. So, I think that's more what they're looking at rather than where it's at. So some guys, they look at where they're going, but I think that ultimately comes down to playing time. Because if you're that good and you're going into college, I'm pretty sure your ultimate goal is to get into the NFL. So, so you want eyes on you. You want to be seen. You want to be known as a playmaker. You want to do big things and stuff like that. You can't do that when you're sitting on the bench because you're a top recruit and you go to Alabama and you're a quarterback, and Alabama has 10 top recruit quarterbacks. Or Ohio State. Last year, Ohio State had like 7 top-ranked quarterbacks.
You're not even lying because they just got like 2 more. I just saw it.
Yeah. And before the season was even over last year, Ewers said, I'm out. And he went to Texas.
But you know what's going to be crazy, bro? They got Ewers, and then they're going to have the Manning nephew fighting for a spot. So I wonder, will Ewers or whatever his last name transfer again?
Well, Archie's got what, another year?
He's a senior in high school.
Yeah, so he's got this year. So
Unless he redshirts.
Well, I mean, they could probably do the same thing like Michigan's doing. Michigan's got J.J. McCarthy, Christian's little brother, and they've got Cade McNamara. McNamara is a good quarterback, a solid quarterback, but J.J.'s better all-around talent. So they Cade started week 1, J.J. started last week or Saturday against Hawaii, and then I think they're just going to kind of bounce them back and forth, and then they both get playing time during the game. So they get them both in and out of the game, and it works. I mean, it works for Michigan. JJ. The scary thing about JJ is JJ can run like his brother, but he can also sit in the pocket and throw the damn ball 80 yards down the field.
Dude, he had offers from 33 schools, and he chose Michigan.
Yeah, he's going to be the man in Michigan. Cade's a senior this year, so. But I mean, JJ's still getting playing time, so it's not like he's just sitting on the bench not doing anything. So he's still getting plenty of time. Plenty of time behind center and stuff like that. But no, the transfer portal is wild because I believe Cade. I think we got Cade from somewhere down south.
How did I not know about Christian's brother?
Oh. Do you know every NFL athlete that has a brother either in the league or in college?
No.
Did you know Stephon Diggs' brother plays for the Dallas Cowboys?
Isn't his name like Trayvon or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know 100% that was his brother because, Nick Chubb, one of his brothers plays for somebody, and then his cousin did play. Bradley and Brandon, but I can't remember which one was his brother and which one was his cousin.
Yeah, I mean, and then everybody knows the Watt brothers.
Yeah.
Shit, I thought we were going to get all 3 of them in Pittsburgh. That was going to blow my mind if Pittsburgh somehow managed to get JJ, TJ, and the other one, Derek. Hey, how does that happen? How do you have TJ, JJ, and then just Derek?
The odd Derek. Man out.
Derek.
Just Derek. There's just Derek.
What's going on? Yeah,
speaking of odd man, I'm just saying, speaking of odd man out, your boy is in the building. What's good, fellas? Sorry I'm an hour late. Better late than never.
You know what time this damn show starts?
Facts, man. I had a dinner date. I had a whole bunch of stuff going on. You know.
Yeah,
the building. What's good, fellas?
I have to pull you into HR.
Trying to catch up. I missed everything. Oh, good.
Cam,
what up?
Guess that all the time.
Oh, good, man.
Was habitually late, like every damn show, or just not show up at all, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was actually like, oh shit! I'm looking at the clock, like, fuck! I gotta hurry! God damn it! So At least I get an
Eat your
hour
food,
in.
woman. Come on, let's go. Yeah.
Hurry.
Eat your food, woman. Come on, let's go. Go get
Well,
a
you know
doggy
what?
box.
It was an indoor dinner date actually. So sometimes like I can actually do a dinner date in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
because I
okay.
don't call
Yeah.
myself I'm a semi-professional chef. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'll do it up like, do the magic, work the magic restaurant quality style and call it a dinner
Mhm.
date, but we don't even have to leave the house or get dressed.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
this is like an indoor dinner date, just for the record.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, man.
Not everybody likes that. Not everybody likes to go out in public and have to people.
I don't mind, but sometimes it's just like, you know what, man? Because like sometimes you ever go to a restaurant and you're not satisfied with the food.
Oh yeah.
Some,
Oh yeah.
I mean, you go out for the decor and the atmosphere and the decor and all that good stuff. But
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
most part, like sometimes the food is just not, it doesn't meet the atmosphere and all the other good stuff. So you just go out for that. But like a lot of times I'm like, God damn it, the food was all right.
Yeah, sometimes you go somewhere and you've been there before and everything like that. So you've already got the bar's already kind of set for that place, and then you just
Mhm.
get that one time where the food's just kind of off. It's not right. And it's like, damn, man, like I could have just cooked this shit at home.
All right, y'all. Since Smoke is in here, I'm out.
Oh shit, you gonna run away? God damn it, there goes the neighborhood killer. You're gonna leave, you're gonna run out, Smoke is here. I'm out of here. Fuck you.
I don't feel safe.
Oh shit. The secondhand smoke is a motherfucker. Come on, man.
It really is.
Oh.
Speaking of dates, we're about to go eat. So
Oh shit. What's for dinner at least? Tell us what's for dinner before you go, Cam. What you got?
I think we're going to Mexican now. I haven't been in like a month.
Taco Bell.
I neglected some of my teeth, so I think I'm gonna go to our local Mexican place. Taco Bell.
I love it,
Yep,
man.
Taco Bell, man.
Run for the border, baby. My man. I'm glad I caught you
real
before you left.
Real authentic Mexican right there, Taco Bell. All day, every day.
Tell Sam I said what's up, Cam. For real. Shout out, man. Damn, I didn't chase Cam out of the building and shit. Like perfect
I know
timing,
Cam was like, yeah. Cam was like, fuck Smoke, I'm out of here.
Fucking ran him out of the building. God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to come in and steal the thunder and shit. That was some. It's all good though, man.
Fuck Smoke. I don't like that guy.
Fucking guy. There goes the neighborhood.
Right?
That's what happens when you give the help the microphone. He takes shit over.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I was definitely like, let me try to jump on, man. Let me try to jump on with you guys, man.
Yeah,
how's everything been going, brother? What's up?
Oh yeah, not bad. We're just kind of in here hanging out, just kind of shooting the shit. As I told Tony and Cam at the beginning of the show, I'm physically I'm here. Mentally, I'm in my bed because I'm running on about 2 hours of sleep. So,
oh fuck, bro.
I got a damn toothache, man, and it kept me up all night last night. So I gotta try to find me a dentist, and I know already because these doctors' offices still haven't quite recovered from the COVID crap and all the craziness that goes on with them. So I already know that I'm more than likely going to be looking at like a 2-week wait before I get into the dentist. Just go to urgent care and get me some drugs.
Steroid rage.
Yeah, I need
get your roid rage up.
I need more steroids and some penicillin stat. So it's just like I just got to find a dentist that's in my network for my insurance, so to say.
Yeah, dentist is expensive. You definitely want to keep it in network to avoid those. Instead of a quick copay that can turn deadly.
Yeah, exactly. No, and preferably one that's close by because I know I'm gonna. Thank you. I know I'm gonna have to have some dental work done. I told Tony, I'm just gonna tell him to take all my damn teeth and give me some wooden ones like George Washington.
Oh. You going for the rack? You going like the fucking what do you call it? The gate, the pearly gate.
Yeah, give me some wooden chompers. But that's it's just like man. So preferably someplace that's close so that if I get all fucked up on whatever the hell they use, I don't have a far drive. to drive home after the doctor's office.
You may want to take an Uber. You may fuck up, man. That funny gas will have you delirious, bro.
Yeah, right. Call it Uber. Take me to the dentist.
Yeah, I had a root canal
Yeah,
last year. That gas is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, no, that's my thing. Just put me to sleep and do whatever you want to do. Don't go stabbing me in the face with needles. Just don't do any of that. Like, it's not like I don't like needles. Obviously, I mean, I'm getting tattoos and stuff like that. It's just something about them fucking massive dentist needles. I don't. It hurt. First of all, it hurts like hell. I ain't gonna lie. It hurts like hell when they jab you in the gums with them needles. So just gas me. Put me to sleep. Let me sleep. And then do whatever you need to do.
I prefer the jab, man. Like as far as when it comes to the anesthesia, I prefer just hit the area up, man. Like I took like 3-4 big fucking needles in the foot before this was before the cast went on. They were trying to do some things before the cast. And in between the soft cast removal, and then they put another one on, and I was just like, she was like, "Well, you can take the jab." I'm like, "Yo, just hit me with the shit, damn it!" And she had the worst aim in the universe. I mean, she just kept hitting bone. It's like you're chipping my fucking bones apart. Like you have bad aim, lady. Like, shout out to Dr. Mezkov, my podiatrist. God damn, your aim sucks, lady. Good lord, terrible. Fuck me up, bruh.
Yeah, I believe. Well, and that's the other thing about dentists, because I've had some dental work done before, and I think that's part of what my problem is because the dentist I went to just jacked me up, and that's part of the issue that I'm dealing with now. I had some wisdom teeth pulled, and that's what they did. They just jab that needle in there, and you still feel it though. That's the thing. Like you're sitting there with your mouth wide open, and you feel all the jerking and yanking, and you smell everything, and you hear, and it's just like, nah, just put me to sleep, man. I don't want to. Give me fucking PTSD from going to the goddamn dentist. Just put me to sleep. I don't want to remember it. I don't want to remember it at all.
It's even worse when the shit doesn't, like when they're taking the wisdom out, right? From the bottom, for example, this happened to me. Yeah. They cracked it so it didn't all come out in one fucking piece. Yeah. So they broke the shit. So it's like you didn't even get a clean pull. They just fucked the whole thing. It was a botch job. It was so brutal. I was supposed to get both done at the same time. I was leaking like a pig. I was like, I'll come back for part 2 after, so I don't pass out on the way home. It gets crazy sometimes. You know what I mean? It's wild, man. Shit is not for the fucking weak.
Yeah, that, and when they did mine, the bottom tooth back here, the one that's actually bothering me right now. And I had my wisdom teeth pulled years ago. They did the same thing. They were cracking them out, but they jacked up the tooth beside it. So this is the one that's been bothering.
Oh, they fucked it up.
And it flares up from time to time because they chipped it, and now it's they cracked it. So now it's kind of brittle, and it's and every once in a while a piece of it. But then they did the same thing up top on this side. But this tooth over here never bothers me. It's always just this bottom one right down here, and it's just like, man.
So the nerve starts effing with you from time to time, possibly. Maybe the nerve starts gets agitated, and it's caused the swelling, possibly.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what it is. I think, in all honesty, that there's a nerve that's borderline exposed. And every once in a while, I'll eat something or eat, and it'll hit it just right, and then for like 3 or 4 days afterwards, it's just, it shoots down your neck, and it gives you a headache, and
definitely nerve.
Back in last year, like back in December or something last year, man, it was swelled up like the size of a goddamn softball.
Definitely nerve related. Maybe got infected at that time. Could get a little minor infection.
There was an infection because I wound up there. I had a couple people tell me, like, dude, you need to take your ass to the urgent care or something right now.
Not now, but right now.
So I drove my ass down there, and they said, they're like, yeah, it's definitely infected. Here's some penicillin. Take that twice a day for the next 10 days. And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to take it until it stops hurting.
Oh, man.
So I got extra from that. That's what I'm taking now.
Shit. Oh, boy. Hey, I wish you luck, brother. These are like I won't say growing pains. I'll say grown pains. Once you're a grown ass man, that's a
grown.
whole nother set of pains. Besides the
that's
bills every
grown.
month, god damn it.
Mhm.
Grown pains. Not growing, but you're grown. We got more pain for you, damn it.
I'm
Just
about
when you
done
thought
with
it was
paying
safe.
bills. Mhm. I'm about done paying bills. I'm just gonna stop. Fuck it.
Shit, man.
Not paying these bills no more.
Shit. I wanted to stop, but I thought maybe the lights may go out. If the lights may go out if I stop and shit. You know, like
Quit my
okay.
job. Yeah,
You
quit,
got
quit
me.
my job and quit my job and let somebody else pay my bills for me.
Oh man. Always helps to marry rich, doesn't it?
Well, I was just gonna,
I wish.
let somebody else's tax dollars pay for my lounging around.
Hey, just become a politician.
Right?
Become a
Exactly.
politician. That'll solve everything else. Will work its way out. The bills will be paid. You know, like come on, man. Crazy.
I don't know. I might have too many too many skeletons in my old closet to become a politician, but hell, who knows?
Hey,
These
no
days,
such thing, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That comes with the game. Makes
these
your
days, I might
campaign
be one of the
interesting.
cleanest- yeah. These days, I might be one of the cleanest motherfuckers running the campaign.
Yeah, you didn't do enough actually. You're way you on a basic regular level. You're a badass, but
Like,
please,
get
you
out of
ain't
here,
done
rookie.
shit yet compared to them guys. Come on,
Get
man.
out of here, rookie.
Yeah.
Step your game up.
That's all you did? You don't even qualify to run for office. Fuck out of here,
Yeah,
Jack.
you haven't even killed anybody yet. Come on,
Yeah. You ain't
go
doing
kill
enough.
somebody and then come talk to us.
Yeah, you ain't did enough to get this job, sir. What makes you
Yeah.
think you qualify? So I
Right?
get it, man. I get it. Definitely get it,
Uh,
man. How did you do on football, man? How did you like it? How did you enjoy the games yesterday, bro? Just curious.
Oh, I enjoyed the games. My team won. The Browns won. That was a hell of a game. Fantasy wise, I took 2 L's last night or yesterday. So
Oh, okay. In 2 different leagues. Okay.
yeah,
I didn't check yet. Okay.
Yeah, in our league with Tony, I took an L there, which I kind of figured the first couple weeks I was gonna struggle because I had to auto draft my team. I didn't even get to draft my team.
Yeah, because we had to postpone the draft. Yeah, we fucked a lot of people off balance with that shit. Sorry.
So I have to try to rebuild, and then in my league, I probably would have won it had I not lost my running back in the first quarter. So
damn.
And it was one of those things where it literally came down to a game time decision, me starting that guy, because I was debating between him, and we were talking about this earlier. I was debating between him, Elijah Mitchell for the 49ers, a running back that went down hurt. And I was debating between him and Cortland Sutton for Denver or James Robinson in Jacksonville. And I was like, Mitchell was good last year. They're playing Chicago. He should have a pretty good game. And he started out relatively good.
Okay.
And then wound up getting hurt, and he only got me 4 points. Had I picked James Robinson, he would have gotten me 20 points, and I would have won the game or won my league.
Gotcha.
Yes. Or
that one play is the difference.
And, yeah, I was just like, damn. So, but it's all right. I'll take. I got some time to figure it out. It's only the first week, so now I just gotta see what's out there in free agency and see what I can pick up and see what I can build with and kind of mess around with a little bit.
Yeah, it's only week 1. You got time, bro. It ain't nothing. It's all good. It's a long season, bro. It's a long season. You know football. If anybody, football. It's a long season, my friend. Oh yeah.
Exactly. I got plenty of time to doctor up and stitch up a somewhat decent fantasy team in this league with Tony. My other league.
No. Don't bother with that. I'm in that same league. I'm gonna win that. So don't bother with that. Focus on the other league because I already got this shit locked. Yeah, don't worry about Tony's league because I'm in that motherfucker. I didn't even check my thing yet. Don't spoil it for me. I need to enjoy my I need to go look my shit up to see. I don't know if I won, lost. Who gives a fuck? But I'm just saying I'm gonna win anyway. But
Tony
yeah,
Tony
I'm
couldn't
gonna
even
what's
put
the
up
name?
100 points.
Oh man, I'm just saying though. So I think I'm gonna win that. So focus on the other league, and
Focus on
I'm
the
gonna do
other
my
league,
thing
huh?
over here, and maybe I'll.
Okay.
And if you come in second place, like for example, if you can hang long enough with me and you can make it to the Super Bowl, right? And I'll win it
Yeah.
all, right? If you are the person I beat, just because I love you, I'll make you I'll make it like a tag team championship.
Okay,
Just
there you
because you
go.
had the balls to make it to the fucking final round
There
with
you
your
go.
boy. All right, you know what I'm saying? I
There
keep
you
it,
go.
I keep
All
it,
right.
I keep
I
it
like
fair
it.
for the real dudes out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I love, because you gangster with
I-
me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I was speaking of our
Ah.
league, I was actually looking at the scores the other day, and I won't spoil yours, but
Thank you.
Captain Rehab
Okay,
and Ife, they played each other,
okay,
and Ife won. But listen to this score difference. Captain
uh-huh.
Rehab had 102.28 points. Ife
Oh,
had 102.32. She beat him by 0.04 points.
fucking percentage point. Oh my god.
Yes.
Mm. Look, salute the percentage points, man, because
Yep.
every percentage counts, man. Let me give another
Yeah.
21 gun salute the percentage points, man, because somebody's got to make the difference in a game.
Yeah.
Something. Oh shit, hold on. Where's my screen at? Hold the fuck up. Uh-oh. Can you hear
Uh-oh.
me still? Don't tell me I got lost.
Yeah.
Where's my
Yeah.
fucking
No,
screen
you're
at?
still here.
I can't see shit. Like this shit went blank on me. Come on, man.
Yeah. I
I've
still
been
got your
having some
screen up.
issues. Like I went off on you the other day, but that wasn't a mobile.
Yeah. No, yeah.
That wasn't a
I was gonna say,
mobile.
yeah, you're still pulled up and I can still hear you. So
I'm
you
trying to
got
find
your
my
little
visual. Where the fuck is my
your
picture at?
your
Hold
smoke
on.
icon
What
up
the
there.
hell? Well, as long as I'm still on, it's cool. We can just rock because we got about another half hour. I don't need to see anything. I'm just talking, but I'm just wondering where the hell my picture went. Okay, here we go. I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say you never went anywhere on my end.
That's cool, but
That's
I
all
don't know what the hell. Uh-oh, hold on. I got lost again. What the fuck happened?
I was busting Tony's balls earlier because he was talking about the fantasy league, and I was like, "Shut your ass up! You couldn't even score 100 points. Ain't nobody afraid of you."
Tell him step his game up. Oh, I see what's happening. I have an issue with this window here. As long as I'm still on, though, that's cool. Let me try to find it again. I found it. I lost it. All right, here we go. All right, I'm not gonna touch nothing. All right, cool. We good. Yeah, Tony. So he couldn't score 100. All right. After we, you know what? After we get off, I'm going to look at my what's the names. Kind of get into
Welcome
it.
back, Hoss.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into it. I can't see the chat or whatever. You know, I'm usually good for shouting out the chat room, but I can't see anything. So I could just see the two of us on big screen, and I'm just gonna let it rock. And yeah. I don't want to even. I don't want to push my luck.
Don't start
Yeah.
pushing buttons.
Oh, last time that got me jammed up. Yeah, that shit just with me. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No. Should I just say something? I can't remember what I was going to say. But yeah, outside of that, man, my actual teams, they college was good. Michigan put a whooping on Hawaii, which Hawaii is kind of a fluff school, so it was an easy win.
Okay.
And then the Browns beat up on Carolina yesterday. I mean, it was
well, they didn't beat them up, beat up on them. They won
close.
the game. It wasn't a beat up. It wasn't a beat down. I mean, it was a good fucking game. They won.
Physically, they beat them up.
Well,
They were
I didn't see the game. I only saw the highlights. Now,
yeah,
so I didn't see all the ass kicking.
Yeah, they were all over Baker Mayfield's ass.
Oh, really?
They were on him they were on him like stink on shit. I think he had 4. He got sacked 4 times.
Really? Oh, shit.
And had like 2 interceptions and a fumble. Oh yeah, Myles Garrett was on his ass too yesterday. I'm talking all that bullshit last week, Baker Mayfield. Now look at you.
And that's the unbeauty of the highlights, because see, you watch the game because that's your team, right? So somebody like me that was watching, say the Jets get fucked up by Baltimore, or the Giants squeak out a win, a lucky field goal miss against Tennessee, right?
Yep.
But the highlights won't show you the game or who actually dominated the game. They'll just show you the scores or the key moments in the game. So like you said, Cleveland put the Cleveland, like, physically dominated the game, but the score was close. Maybe
Yeah,
due
and
to a big play here or there, but they actually beat them, put the beats on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But the
and
score didn't really look like it. Okay, copy.
yeah, and going into the fourth quarter, Cleveland was up like 20-7 or 23-7 or some shit like that.
Yes.
So I mean, Carolina came back, but there was the one touchdown that Carolina got was a big pass play, and our secondary was just nowhere. Like, they got caught sleeping. And to be honest with you, they just got caught sleeping. So it was just like, where the fuck are you guys at? Like, how are you going to leave a man that wide open? He was 20 yards. There wasn't anybody around him within 20 yards.
Because you're comfortable with a lead and you relaxing a little bit and you kind of take your foot off the gas.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Thank God for that rookie quarterback we drafted, because that son of a bitch, man, 60-yarder to seal the game. That was nice.
Hey, salute to the Browns, man. Salute to the dog pound. You know what I'm saying?
Pound.
That's a good look. The Jets actually come to Cleveland next week to play. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. Like, we got Flacco, the offense is sputtering. This always happens. We've always had quarterback, some kind of quarterback. We always have the quarterback and kicker, where the points come from, are the two issues we always have. We always get a new quarterback, he always gets hurt right away.
Yeah.
And then the backup or the third string or the guy that's supposed to be there to mentor the guy ends up getting thrust into the starter role. And it's like, dude, I've started for the last 10 years. I won a Super Bowl. I've been backing up guys and just mentoring for the last 3 or 4 years. Like, now you want me to start again? So it becomes crazy. They always find themselves in this position, like with him, with Fitzpatrick, with what's the other dude's name? The other that came from oh my gosh, I can't even think of his name, but always the mentor, like a Josh McCown. All these dudes, they're a mentor. They come to be a mentor. And then next thing you know, the guy's hurt. And then next thing you know, the mentor is the starter. And it's like, dude, I haven't started in 3-4 seasons. Like, I was just here to teach.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'm just here to collect the goddamn paycheck. What am I doing?
Yeah, I'm here to help the young guys, man. Give them a few tips in practice. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. And I'm here to cover for half a game or something, or a game if need be. But I'm not here to like give you a 4-game block during this first stretch of the season against one of the most competitive divisions in football. So we saw Baltimore. We're gonna see Cleveland next week. Then since we hosting Cincinnati the following week.
And last year you guys beat Cincinnati and played really good against them. And Hoss, I'm not taking football shit talking from a Sea Chickens fan. Calm down there, Chief. Busting rubbers. Cleveland sucks anyways. Always got something to say. But
damn, I'm missing the comments.
No, that's what Cam messaged me this morning. He was like, "You guys got the sauce out of there, some safety or whatever you guys drafted this year and with the Jets. You got the sauce and the Jets coming to Cleveland next week." And I'm like, and like, you did see what Baltimore did to the Jets yesterday, right? And that was Baltimore. That's a complete train wreck. Right,
the locker room is going to be a disaster in New York again, because the defense did the part for the most part. And then after halftime, it's like we can't even even missing field goals. Like, it was like, come on, bro. We can even get you know what I mean? So the defense, after you hold up that wall for 3 quarters, it's like, we're not getting no offense. It's like, fuck it, I'm done. We're done this week. So then you kind of just let it go at that point. And that's what happened. The defense held up as long as they could. But if you're not making one first down, you're not converting on a third down in the entire fucking game. After, come on, dog. What are we doing here?
And that's always been the problem in Cleveland. For a long time, our defense was stout, and they were like, they're out there doing their damn thing. But 4 quarter rolls around, they're completely out of gas, and the offense ain't helping them none.
They stayed on the field all damn day. What do you expect?
Yeah. And they
if you spend most of the time on the field.
And they more than did their job for 3.5 quarters, but the boys are out of gas. I mean, they can't even. They're down on one knee, on the line waiting for the ball
between downs.
It's like, God damn, offense, get out there and do something. But I was watching that yesterday because I got Lamar Jackson starting in my league.
Fucking brutal. And they had him. They bottled his ass up for the most part. They kind of they held him in check.
Yeah, fucking Lamar Jackson sitting there with like 4 points for me, 5 points. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. When am I going to learn my lesson about Lamar Jackson? And then all of a sudden,
He sucks.
here they come. Here they come. And I'm like, all right, there we go. Now I got me some points from Lamar Jackson. Here I come. I'm clawing my way out now. You know, I had a couple guys. Christian McCaffrey was like that because the Panthers, for whatever reason, wanted to try to keep throwing the ball with Baker Mayfield. It was like, he's getting ate up. He's getting ate alive. He's getting his ass handed to him. And you keep letting him throw the ball. And then late in the game, here comes Christian McCaffrey. They finally start handing it to him. And Christian McCaffrey starts doing what Christian McCaffrey does. And it was just like, all right, now the game was getting tighter. The game was getting closer. Shit. We lost the lead. There's only a minute left in the fourth quarter. This is typical Cleveland for you. And Cleveland said, not today, fucker, because Cade York, that damn kicker, man, that kid don't play. I was like, shit, we got ourselves a reincarnation of Phil Dawson now. Let's do this shit. 60 yards out, not a problem.
And that's a good look right there. And what I realized, a lot of these coaches, I could coach an NFL football team. I've been watching football for 40 fucking years. Basically, they abandon the run when they get down big early. And then when they realize that that's all the fuck they got, they go back to it. And then they claw their way back into the game and they think, shit, they're kicking yourself in the ass. Like, we shouldn't have abandoned the run last quarter. Like, you're fucking stupid. Like, just stick to the fucking plan. Whether it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There are minor adjustments that you can only make. But, like, don't abandon the plan because your strength is your strength, whether you like it or not. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't get these this is retarded. But you know, they're making money, and I'm just a dude sitting home on the internet. So fuck it. Come on, dude.
What the hell do we know? I mean, that's
like, no, we know enough. We know enough because we're watching this shit for so many years. Yeah. Like, if you're watching, you're studying the game, it's different. You know what I mean? Yo, what up? What up? Yeah. No, you gotta visit him. Like, give me some. Don't just bring him.
You can eat it.
Hook me up.
A few more bites.
Give me some.
What?
Yeah, get big like get big like him.
You gotta start eating more. You'll be playing football next year. I'm full. I bet you're not too full for another piece of garlic bread or too full for a snack. You already had 2 garlic bread.
Oh, hey man, he's putting it down. It's okay. It's all good. Hey, he may get hungry later. Tell him to put that in the fridge. Wrap it up and throw it in the fridge, Jack. You may get hungry later.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's goofy like that. He'll be like, I'm full, I'm stuffed, I can't eat no more. And then in 5 minutes, he'll be like, can I have a snack? Wait, I thought you were full.
Yeah, that's what I say. Wrap it up and put it in the fridge or on the stove. You'll come back for it. Don't worry. There's no such. Full is only like for a half hour. It's a temporary state of being when it comes to them boys. Trust me.
Oh no, I know. As I said, he wants to. Now all of a sudden he wants to start playing sports next year, and I'm like, finally, we're gonna get
good.
Sports.
Good. Mm-hmm.
So that'll be nice. But no, like I said, you know, you get teams, and Cleveland finally started doing it this last few years. They got a nice mix of run and pass, and they just stick to the game they stick to the game plan every week, even when they're up. Even when they're up, they're still throwing and running. They don't just because they got a lead. They don't just automatically just abandon the pass and go to the run game. They're still passing the ball all over the place and shit like that. So it's just like, all right, and there's other teams that do that. There's a lot of teams that do that, but you get these teams, man, and they get down, and it's like, oh god,
they throw the fucking game plan out. Relax, dude, relax. All you're gonna do is just keep turning the ball back over to them, relax, like go run the ball, relax, keep doing what it do. You know what I'm saying? Because you're never going to wear the line down. Once you abandon the run game, you're never going to wear down the line on the other team. You understand what I'm saying? They're just going to keep putting heat on your quarterback. You can't even run the ball and wear them down. You're just going to start passing. Yeah, all they're just going to do is you're going to wear your own offensive line down like that. This is simple, basic football 101. And I don't understand how these coaches make $1 million and can't figure the basics out. It doesn't change.
It's crazy.
It does not change. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's crazy because Cam and I played Madden. Cam and I played Madden for years together,
Mhm.
And I've always told him the same thing because he goes into panic mode once I go up big on him. He goes into panic mode.
Who cares?
And then starts making stupid mistakes. I'm like, dude, just play your game. Just play the game. Stop it.
That's it.
And now he's finally taking my advice, and now some of our games are close. Most of our games are closer now when we play, but and then every once in a while I just have moments where it's like I'm just gonna put it on him. I'm just gonna beat the hell out of him.
Put a foot in that ass. Yeah, but it's simple. It's simple. It's simple. You know what I mean? Not simple, but it's if you like, for example, when I watch sports, I look at it from different aspects. Like I remember we used to watch football with some friends. We used to play football, had Madden, whatever. I'll be pretty decent. I'd pretty be one of the top say 3 guys. I'm not gonna say, oh, I was the best, but But when we would watch football, right, I would call the plays like, hey man, that's holding, that's this, that's that. And he's like, how the fuck do you see that? I'm like, we're looking at two different things. When I watch football, I'm looking at the execution and the X's and O's of the game. They're looking at they're just looking at the quarterback. Where's the ball gonna go? I'm looking at everything else except exactly where the ball is. I'm looking at the stuff that's going on around the ball. You know what I mean? And then when you watch the replay, okay, this is what happened. Okay, I don't need the replay to say, oh, that guy slipped and fell. That's why the ball was intercepted. He slipped on the route. That's why, the quarterback is putting the ball in the spot. So the receiver slips and falls. The defender is still running kind of in the same direction that the receiver's running. The ball is there. The defender intercepts the ball. Like, it's basic shit, but some people are watching different, different people are looking at it from different things. Same thing with basketball. I'm looking at it from the X's and O's standpoint. Who needs to be there? Did he set the screen? You know what I'm saying? Did he slip the screen? Did he go over? Why was he open for that shot? I'm looking at it from a coaching standpoint opposed to a player standpoint, or like somebody that's just like thinking in the game. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm looking at it from the coaching standpoint as I'm watching the game. You know what I mean? Even though I don't coach anybody, but just being a student of the game and shit,
Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, I watch football and I enjoy the game and stuff like that, but there's times where I'm watching it and kind of, like you said, mentally, not out loud, but mentally, I'm kind of breaking stuff down and watching plays and stuff like that. And I haven't played the actual game in years, and it's been a long ass time. But it's like I said, when I was at that high school game Friday night, I was like, this damn coach literally has 4 plays in his damn playbook, and 3 of them are quarterback runs. And ain't no wonder you guys are getting smoked every game.
What was it? Like 20 something to 10, 30? It was like 20 something to 10.
Like 42 to 20 or something like that. But I mean, Johnstown did wind up coming back, and the final score was like 42 to 30 or some shit like that.
Yeah, but garbage time points.
But it's like, dude, you are literally running the same plays over and over and over again. No wonder these other teams are shutting your ass down and figuring your stupid game plan out, because in all honesty, a brain dead blind chimp could figure it out and plan a defense against you.
Hey, get in his ear, bro. Hey, man, sometimes it's so good just to work your way to the sidelines, especially and he's gonna say, well, who the hell are you? You're gonna say, I'm somebody that, put it like this, when I played, we weren't 0-4 to start the season, motherfucker. So take my advice. You're doing this all wrong. Sometimes it takes somebody looking from the outside, looking in, to kind of, to give you the advice when you're on the inside, you know what I mean? To kind of like, like, hey, bro, I can figure you out. I'm in a state, I can figure you out. Like, dog.
Exactly.
They're high school kids, but come on, like step it up a little bit. They're not dumb, they're kids, but come on. They can remember 10 plays. You can have a fucking 10 play playbook within, in between, and then have a special, playbook for the red zone or whatever. But 10 plays, like, it's not too much for kids to remember. You know what I mean? Come on.
And that's the crazy thing. I mean, they have a pretty talented squad of guys. I mean, they're it's just when you're running the same thing over and over again.
Sometimes it's the coaching, bro.
Figuring it out.
But the coaching, if you got the talent can win games if it's coached right. But if you don't got a coach, the coach don't know dick. like, and you can have the best guys in the world, but if you can't tell them where to be, what to do, it's not gonna work. Like, you could have an all-star team with a coach that's like, do this, do that, and they're like, huh? okay, and it doesn't translate to jack. So hopefully he
Yeah,
figures it
exactly.
out. You know what I mean? Hopefully he figures it out, man. I know it's a hard job, it's a tough job, but you could at least have a 10 play. You gotta have 10 plays between
Yeah.
between the red zones, for real.
Gosh.
At
And I,
least
you
for
know,
high
I don't want to do
school.
that. Yeah. And I don't want to be that guy that goes out there, hey coach.
No, you got to, bro. Hey, bro, look, man.
Because I
Look.
like me personally,
Hey, man.
I don't care because I ain't got
You
a
want
dog in the fight. You know
it
what I
don't
mean?
matter, but it's
Like,
cool. It's cool though,
yeah.
bro. It's cool because you're going to the game. You got your family, your daughters on the what's his name? You know what I mean? On the
Yeah.
band.
Marching
So you
band,
got to
yeah.
stomach the fucking game just to see your kid, just to
Yeah.
get the joy of seeing your kid. You got to stomach these ass kickings. So
Yeah, right.
why not? Yo,
Exactly.
put a buzz here, bro. Like it couldn't hurt. Like, hey, man.
Mhm.
like you need to add 5 more plays, please.
Yeah.
At least 4 more.
No, my luck, I'd get one of those coaches and be like, "You think you can do a better fucking job?" Throw his clipboard at me. All right, fine, jump the fence. Here we go. Come here, boys.
Let's go. Come on. That may be the kick in the ass they need. Like, whoo, we've been trying to get rid of this guy for 2 years now. Like, you know what I
Some
mean?
random ass guy out the street. Hey, by the way, do you know I'm the champ?
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say you gotta remind me to chant first just to
Yeah.
bring some to the table. You know what I'm saying? Besides the fact that you just
Yeah.
hit the coach power bomb on the sideline and grab the
Jump the fence.
clipboard off the ground.
Jump the fence and hit the coach with a stone cold stunner.
Stunner.
Give me that.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me
With
that
the
shit.
Come on, man.
Time out. Bring it
Time
in,
out.
boys.
There's a new sheriff in town. Yeah, some of
Yeah.
like, come on, man. So yeah, it's all good. You have to put a bug in his ear, man. Let him know, hey man, 4 more plays, please. Like, the first couple of games, like the Agnet, you're looking like the Jets out there.
Yeah,
No
right.
disrespect. You're looking a little stagnant on the offense. Like, like add a little
Yeah.
variety.
Exactly, and that's the thing. I mean, if I was one of the parents of the kids on that football team, there's no way in hell I would be happy. Absolutely no way in hell. I mean, I'm just a guy that's there to see the marching band, and I'm already just looking at it like, and y'all are just disgusting, just disgusting.
Hey.
This is hard to watch.
Hey, it's real, man. It's real. Like
Mhm.
I don't mean to put anybody's business out there, but Big Ted, his son plays like AAU, and his son is on the football, and well, he'll openly say it on the podcast or whatever. But his son is doing the football, and he's active. You know what I mean? But he will get in his ear like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You're like, hey man. But it's
Hey, man.
and it's good because because your kids are on the team, so you have a stake in the game. Like what I'm saying, you want to see win, you want to see them win. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
and his son is pretty good actually. So like his son is a linebacker, but they actually when they get into the red zone, they actually have a few plays like a little package for him on offense. And
Nice.
he scores a lot, he's like running, he's like fucking running these dudes over. It's crazy. His son is big for his age.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
say going on 15, he's 6 foot already. He's fucking
Nice.
huge. He's huge. Shall I say at least at best.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy, young. I'm like, oh man, he may top out maybe 6'5", 4. You know what I mean? Like he's a big boy, man. So he's definitely got Ray Lewis potential. Like, get serious about it and keep doing your thing. But he's a parent that's and the kid is on the team, you get out like, hey man, your offense is looking trash out there, Jack. Like like, no disrespect, man. I'm trying to help. Because remember, you only want the best for everybody.
Oh yeah, exactly. You just want to
keep our egos at the door. We're grown men.
Get some W's out there. What's going on, Ted Hicks? Yo, shout out to Killer Cam for beating them yesterday in the fantasy team.
Hot. Ted Hicks in the building. Say word. I just called him up. I must have spoke him up because I can't see the chat.
He said I made a mistake and thought he started the Buffalo defense, which he didn't. So therefore, a great win at Nonsensicals. Hashtag Schmook and Tony D, Brian Click 54321. I'm out.
Oh yeah. Salute,
Pops
Big
in and
Chad.
says, "What's going on, buddy?" Pops in, says hello, shouts out. That's cool. I can appreciate that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Love. Well, love, man. Salute, man. Late night parents. Ted Hicks in the building. Super salute. Super salute. Shout out. Shout out.
Absolutely.
We're gonna live a long time. I just talked them up. That's good.
Yeah.
For real. That's how it works sometimes. It's like magic.
Mhm. Hey, we do that. So we start talking, we start making fun and talking about Canada, and it never fails. Old Sadie, she pops right in just out of nowhere. Hey guys. It's like,
Uh-oh.
somebody sent out the Sadie. Somebody sent out the Sadie signal. We started talking about maple syrup and mousses, and she's here.
It's like the bat signal going in the sky.
Yeah.
Hey, they throw shade on
Sorry,
Canada. Somebody come regulate this, please.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, sorry about that, eh? Sorry, a boot. A boot that, eh? We don't say a boot. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, pretty much. They have a couple of sayings that are a little,
Mhm.
it's different, shall I say. I won't say weird because it's normal if you're from there, I guess. But when you're not,
Yeah, exactly.
it is what it is. Remember the McKenzie brothers back in the days? The Spud, yeah, Spud McKenzie. Remember Strange Brew? That was the old school movie. There were two comedians. I believe they were based in Canada. There were two. They were called the McKenzie brothers, I believe. Spuds McKenzie was the dog. It was, I guess, it was like a mascot
I
for one of the
remember
beer.
Spuds McKenzie.
Spuds McKenzie.
Yeah, I remember.
There were two
Yeah.
dudes. They were comedians called the Brothers McKenzie's. So I guess the dog was part of the act, and the dog got fame after them. But they had a movie called Strange Brew. They were Canadians. Pretty funny movie. It was like early 80s.
Yeah,
But they used to run it. Yeah, they used to run it on the comedy channels and stuff back in the days. But it was pretty funny. Like they heavy beer drinkers. It was pretty fun. So shout out to Canada, man. McKenzie brothers. It's very old school. Probably early 80s, man. Super early 80s.
There is a show out of Canada that I enjoy watching, and it kills me. It cracks me up. It's called Letterkenny. Have you ever seen it?
No, I haven't seen that.
And
unfortunately,
it's on Hulu.
Okay.
But it's a oh my god, the show's a fucking trip. Every time I watch it, I'm just laughing my ass off the entire time because they come up with some of the most crazy outlandish shit. Of course, they all got the Canadian accents and everything like that. But that's my fucking show. I love that damn show. And then they just did a spinoff of the show, Shorzy.
I can smell that, bro, from here.
Smell that. It's getting close to being dark out, but you got there for a few minutes. But no, because they got like different types of people there. They got like the main characters are kind of country bumpkins, and then they've got like these EDM metalhead drug addict guys, goth kids or whatever, and then they have the hockey dudes. They're hardcore hockey guys. But one guy that's one of the hockey players, you never see him. You just see him from the back of his head, or he's yelling from a stall or something. It's
kind of like me, right?
yeah, exactly. But his name's Shorzy. They just did a spinoff show, but it's
my boy.
Some of the most random one-liners and them going back and forth roasting, and it always ends with somebody saying "fuck you, Shorzy." But no, the show's fucking hilarious. Like I said, definitely worth checking out. But it's on Hulu.
I gotta check that out. I'm missing the good shit.
Some of the most random off-the-wall shit on that show, but. Yeah, everybody check out Letterkenny. You'll thank me later. It'll definitely make you laugh for no fucking reason because you just because of how far out it is and how far out left field the show really is. It's just like, what the hell are they even talking about right now? But
that kind of stuff, I like that.
Yeah, I know it's good shit. You gotta. I like to mix in a little comedy with all the true crime and horror shit that I watch.
Okay. I like to mix in any kind of comedy. I like to have a good laugh, man. Life is real serious. You gotta laugh. You know what I mean? You gotta
Oh,
have a little gotta have fun with it, man. Laughter is the key to the soul. You know, you gotta
absolutely.
have fun. When shit is crazy, when everything is going bananas and haywire and your blood pressure is high as fuck, and the kids, the wife, the job, or whatever is driving you up the goddamn wall. Yeah, watch a good comedy. Just sit back. You know what? Tune everybody out. Turn the phone down. Like have a cold beer. If you don't drink a beer, have a cold Pepsi, Coke, 7 Up, whatever the fuck. Put your feet
Yeah,
up,
exactly.
relax, and watch a good comedy, and just loosen up, man. You know what I'm saying? Just loosen up. You know, it'll make things go better, a little better. You know, just get a few laughs. You know what I mean? Take a break from
Oh yeah.
everything and just get the laugh at shit, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
take
You
that-
gotta
take-
you gotta get that in, baby. For real. Got to. That'll it makes
No.
you just take some of the weight off of shit. You know what I mean? For real.
Oh no, exactly. Because I mean, like me, I'm the type of person where when I go to bed at night, I have to have the TV on. I have to sleep with the TV on.
Oh, really? Okay.
And yeah, I have been like that for years. It helps me sleep, the background noise, whatever.
Mhm, mhm.
But I go to bed to true crime stuff, or I go to bed to paranormal stuff. Some people are like,
Holy
"That's
shit.
That's what you go to sleep to," talking about like
Mhm.
murder and death. I'm like, yeah, or ghosts. That's what I go to bed to. I'm like,
Does it make you have weird dreams? Just curious, because I'm sure people out there are wondering, like,
Uh,
does that make you have, like?
well, up until recent, I've never, I've always had piss poor sleep habits since I was like 15 or 16.
Okay.
Because I naturally have like night terrors and nightmares a lot. So I think that's where the TV thing came in. Because when I was younger, before I had TV, I always went to bed to the radio. I had the radio on. So I always had to have some kind of background noise. But yeah, I think sometimes that the shows that I watch do, because I do have some pretty wild dreams. Some pretty crazy dreams from time to time. When I remember them, it's just like I'll wake up in the middle of the night and be like, and they feel so real. Like like some of the dreams that some of them feel so goddamn real that like I have to clear my house before I can come back in and lay down.
Walk around with the shotgun, like, oh, make
Yeah,
sure nobody's
yeah,
back
for
there.
real.
Like, open all the closets and shit. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like
Yeah.
for real, because those like I will have those types of dreams where somebody's
Oh,
breaking in or somebody's trying to get in or
Mhm.
one that's like a lot of people have the dream like when you're first starting to doze off, where you're falling and you jump like right before you hit the ground you jump startle out of bed. I have the one that I have on a consistent basis is somebody breaking in the house. Like there's somebody's having a block party and then somebody gets mad at somebody and then all of a sudden somebody's breaking into my house. And it startles me awake. And then I can't lay back down until I get up and I walk the entire apartment or house or whatever. And I
Yeah.
make sure that there's actually nobody in the house. And then I come back
Copy.
in and I lay down. So
Copy.
it's just like, because it feels
Yeah.
so real when you come out of that, because I don't
Is somebody
particularly
really in
have,
this
everybody
motherfucker?
has like they say everybody has the fight or flight. I don't really, most cases, I don't have the flight mechanism. I'm just full. I go right into fight mode.
Yeah, let's what the
When
fuck? What's up?
when shit's going down. Yeah,
Mhm.
So when I wake up in the middle of the night like that, then instantly I'm it's go time. Let's go. What's going on?
Yeah.
So I got to make sure everything's calm, cool, collected, everything's kosher before I lay back down in bed. Walking around my house in boxers and 9mm in my hand.
Yeah. They swinging with them still out, like.
Yeah. It's like,
I ain't mad, bro.
What the hell's
Whatever,
gonna happen
man.
if one night I do that and I open the bathroom door and some dude's just in the bathroom like trying to hide from me, like,
Well, he gonna get popped. Well, I know what's gonna happen. That's gonna be his last bathroom visit. God damn it! I hope he took shit before he gets shot.
Yeah, right.
Did you wash your hands? Nope, too late.
Like,
Come on, Jack.
send you to hell with dirty hands, you nasty fucker.
You're going to hell with dirty hands. All right. I'm just
Haven't
saying.
you learned anything from COVID? Always wash your hands.
That was like in Pulp Fiction when he went to the apartment to look for Bruce Willis, and he came back in and he was taking a shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught with your pants down.
Yeah, right.
And definitely, if you're taking a shit, hold your weapon.
Yeah,
Lesson learned. It's all good.
that's my movie. I love that fucking movie. Yeah, no, don't ever get caught with your pants down. Always be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we joke with Tony because Tony said back in the day, you know,
It's
he'd
real.
go out to the clubs and he got to the clubs and stuff like that. When he would come home at night, he'd open the doors and he'd yell out through the apartment, "Hey, this is your one and only warning. If you're in here and you're not supposed to be in here." And my initial thought was, where the fuck did you live that you had to do that on a nightly basis? Because I've never walked into my house and my first initial thought was, hey, if you're in here and you ain't supposed to be in here, this is the only warning you're going to get. Otherwise, I'm going to pop your ass. Like, I've never thought that. I just come in, turn the light on, and go about my business. And then Tony tells me that, and he did it. Then it gets in my head. I'm like, I made fun of him for it, but at the end of the day, that's really not all that bad of an idea.
Pretty good idea.
But what do you do though if you're like, hey, if you're in here and you ain't supposed to be in here, get the fuck out. This is your only warning. And some dude's like, oh, my bad, bro. Let me leave. Like, what do you do then? Like,
well, you let him leave, because if you say if your firearm is in your bedroom and you're say in the living room and he's between you and the firearm, I just let him leave. Because most people don't like. It depends, because like, depending on certain states, you can get a permit to have it in the house, but a lot of times you don't get a carry permit, so you're not on the street, so you're not coming in the house with your, you know what I mean, with your pistol on you for the most part. So if you're in there already, I'm like, okay, I'll let you go because my shit is behind you in the bedroom. Okay,
exactly.
So you want a sandwich or something?
Ohio,
Want a beer?
Yeah. We got Pro Man in the house, just making himself a sandwich. Just making a sandwich, Marty Moore.
Have a sandwich on your way out, man. Fuck, man, relax. Have a beer.
Here in Ohio is an open carry state, but they just passed the law back in June that you no longer has to have concealed carry permit. You can just conceal carry without the permit now.
You can bring your shit out.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So you don't have to have your CCW to conceal carry. You
as long as you got a permit, doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, you don't have to have the permit.
No, I'm saying you don't have to have you don't have to have it to bring it outside, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
You just have to have you just have to be a registered owner. You don't have to have concealed carry, is what you're saying.
And before that, Ohio was an open carry state, so you can openly have it on your hip. And as long as you're not doing anything stupid, you don't have to. You could just have it on your hip and walk around like fucking Wyatt Earp in the Wild West. You know what I mean? But then they did that new law back in July where you don't even have to have the concealed carry permit anymore. So you can conceal carry without a permit, as long as basically, and you're not going to get in trouble as long as it's your gun. You own the gun. You bought the gun.
You're registered.
Properly.
Yes.
You didn't go buy it from
Julio,
Billy Bob and Jamal down on the corner who pulled up in their lower Monte Carlo looking like Denzel Washington, Ethan.
You ain't buying out training day. You didn't get your shit out the trunk of a Monte Carlo.
Yeah, exactly. So,
it's not defaced. It's registered. You have to. Yeah, it just has to be registered. You have to be a registered owner, and you can thing. That's cool. Because they want to be able to trace, in case you got a cap, they want to be able to trace the your ass.
And I believe
that's cool.
Exactly. And I believe
that's fair enough, though. That's fair game.
That part of that law, that when they passed it through, they also passed through the stand your ground law in Ohio as well. So
copy.
So and I don't always carry mine on me when I'm out and about because sometimes I'm going to the gym and first of all
to secure it is a pain in the ass sometimes.
Yeah, you can. I think technically you can carry it in the gym, but who wants to work out with a gun on their hip? I may not carry it, or if I run home real quick and because I don't carry it at work or anything like that. If I run home real quick and I'm literally changing my clothes and I'm right back out the door, sometimes I just forget about it, so I don't have it all the time. But I try to carry it as much as I can. So yeah, if I do come in the house and somebody's here, oh well, there's
Mhm.
there's only one way out of my apartment, and it's through me. And I have 17 friends with me now. So
Yeah. And you're not a
but
little guy. You're not a little guy
yeah,
either.
exactly. Plus,
Just saying.
you
Gonna
just
be run you over and shit.
yeah. Plus, if you strategically have weapons placed throughout your house, then you're good. So, not
Sounds
all
good.
guns, but just like random shit. Like, above
Random
my door,
shit.
I have a machete. In my bedroom, there's a machete above my door frame. There's a
Shh,
baseball
don't tell
bat
everybody.
right beside my door. Well,
Oh.
like if you make it in this far without disturbing the lion,
Then I'll finish your ass off.
Yeah.
Wherever, as far as you make it, I'll finish
Yeah.
you off when I'll
Yeah.
detect your ass. You can
First
get deep
and
into this
foremost,
if you
Snake
want.
Eyes. Yeah. First and foremost, Snake Eyes, you sneaky ninja. Congratulations. But your night just got really bad now.
Mhm.
Because when you're reaching for, now that you know that I have a machete there, and you're reaching for that, I got my good friend Mr. Smith and Wesson beside the bed. Lock, stock,
Yeah.
and ready to go.
Yeah, like I said, you don't want to get too deep in the maze. You get too deep enough in the maze, congratulations. Now you're fucked. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
no matter where you get caught in the maze, you're anyway. But I'm just saying,
Mhm. Yeah. See, now you just made a ballsy move. You came all the
Facts,
way in here, and you've seen the Sasquatch asleep, and you're still in here. You're like, oh, I'm good. He's asleep. I'll do what I want.
Look,
Do not
psych.
wake the sleeping. Do not wake the sleeping giant. Whatever you do.
No, bad idea.
And I'm a light-ish sleeper anyway. So
I sleep super light sleeper.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the other reasons that I like to. A lot of people think I'm crazy because I live on a main road, like literally right outside my windows is a main road, like
Oh, really?
traffic 24/7 all the time.
Oh,
And ambulances, police cars, everything, fire trucks, semis, all that. And I find it peaceful.
Main Street.
I find
Okay.
it peaceful. Yeah, I find
Because you don't hear it anymore. It's like you're desensitized to the noise. You don't really hear that
Mhm.
shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm accustomed to the noises. So when there's a different noise, and when I'm asleep, it wakes me up.
Copy.
You know what I mean? When you get something that's out of the normal, it wakes me up. So like right now, this time of year, I'm actually going to get ready and crack my windows open. I love sleeping with my windows open, and I like the sounds of the street outside. Plus, people are like, I can't believe you leave your windows open. I live on the second floor.
Yeah.
So I mean, what are you gonna do?
Besides, try to break in and get your ass thrown back out and fall from the second floor. You can get thrown out and thrown right back out of the second floor.
Yeah, and I open my window from the top, so it's not like you're just gonna come to the window ledge and climb in. You got to actually come up over my window and in. So that's an obstacle in itself. But do you really want to? If somebody's gonna break in, do you really want to be that guy that gets stuck halfway between a window and the inside, and the homeowner catches you? Like, what are you doing, man?
Because then I don't gotta shoot you. I could just run and hit you with a big boot and just knock you the fuck back down. Because I can't. You're not fully in, so I can't justify popping you. So I just got to hit that big boot and just send your ass back the way you came in. So that's
my
cool
childhood
too.
fantasy of recreating
Or hit him with a
Karate Kid
chair.
has just come through. I could do the crane kick like Danielson.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're fucked.
Yeah, or hit him with the super kick. Super kick that right there.
Yeah. No, sweet chin music.
Sweet chin music.
I'll even tune the band up before I do it. Stuck in the window going, this motherfucker Shawn Michaels kicking the face. You damn right.
Yeah. You'll be knocked the fuck out before you even fall down and split your head. You know what I'm saying?
Fall down, land in the bushes and shit. Looking all
split
stupid.
open after that. Yeah. You'll be lucky if you fall in the bushes.
Yeah, it's just like I often like think about like I would really like to come home and catch somebody at my house or just be sitting here chilling, watching wrestling or watching football or playing video games and somebody come in my door like,
oops, my bad. Wrong apartment and start backing out. My bad.
You have no idea how many times I've ran this scenario.
Did you order Did you order a pizza, sir? Grubhub.
Yeah, right.
Delivery.
you say that, but
Oh, that's
up
crazy.
until about I don't know up
Fuck,
until a
bro.
few months ago, when I would order DoorDash and stuff, I would text them and say, "Hey," because I used to order it so much, I knew most of my drivers that came out here, and I would just text them on the little DoorDash app and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, doors open. I'm in here playing Black Ops, or I'm in here watching football, or whatever I'm doing. Just come on in." And and they would like open the door like a DoorDash guy, come on in, man. And like,
So
okay.
you're the fucking guy that gets his order delivered
Yeah.
first, and my food is always cold because this guy's in here
Yeah.
drinking beers and playing games with you.
Yeah.
I get it now.
You say that.
Now I get it.
You
Food
say
in the
that.
car getting cold while he upstairs chilling with
Yeah.
you. I get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you say that, and that actually did happen one time. This
Of course.
this kid brought my food. I just thought, hey, bring it on in. The door's open. Come on in. I'm playing Black Ops. He came in and we wound up playing a couple of rounds
Really?
split screen together. Yeah,
Really? Really? Pass the remote. Let's go, dude.
Yeah. He came in. He was like, oh
Fuck.
man, he's like, man, I love this guy. I was like, bro, hey, grab the controller. Let's split screen it up and do it. I'm like, you got any other deliveries? She's like, no, not right now. You just yours. I was
Like,
all right, grab your seat.
my bad. Oops.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
calling him like, BBB, where's my shit, dude? Oh, oops, my bad.
Oh, I'm lost. I can't find your address.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's what happened.
That's crazy. I could
there
definitely
was,
see it.
Yeah, there was a couple that used to deliver together. Two girls they used to deliver together.
Ooh.
They were
I definitely leave the door open.
And well, they weren't no.
Come on into the bedroom. I'm joking.
But yeah, no, but I one night she came over and she came in and we always talk. We just kind of chit chatted because she's been here a million times because that's how I ordered all. If the kids weren't here, I was door dashing every single night.
Damn, dude, it's a lot of dashing.
Only time I cooked was when the kids were here. So she came up and I was watching a movie or something. I was watching TV. We were bullshitting around, chit chatting. I was like, oh yeah, I haven't seen you guys in a while. How's everything been going? She's like, oh, that's right, you didn't know. She's like, come outside, I gotta show you something. She got a brand new car. So apparently she was out.
Oh shit, you told me about this before. Facts. Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
And I was like, oh damn.
You did tell me about that actually.
But like I said, she wound up with a brand new car out of the whole deal. And I was like, well, you can't beat that,
You for sure as fuck told me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
I mean, I'm sure there's money to make. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, you can make. I DoorDash for a little bit last year, just because I needed some extra money to make ends meet and stuff like that. And I was like, I'll go on DoorDash. I'll probably make $50-$60 a week or whatever. But I was
hell no. That's way more.
Yeah, I would do like 8-9 hours a week and clear $300 easily.
Yeah, you make way more than that, and people give you tips and shit too. And once you get cool, like you say, guys like you that like it becomes a regular person or whatever, you're throwing them like $5 a shot here and there, like that money adds up, bro. Trust me, I never underestimate stuff like that. You make some cash with that for real.
Yeah, and if I recognize the name, or if it was one of my regular dashers that would come, I always gave them more of a tip than I normally would. Just because I knew them, I knew them. I seen them all the time, and the pizza. There's a little pizza shop that's literally like 2 minutes away from me, but I'll get delivery from them. They deliver beer, so during football season, I'll order a sub and get a beer. I got to know all their delivery drivers down there. Same thing. Hey, Clint, what's going on, man? How's the games going? I'm like, going pretty good. Hanging out. They're like, you crack us up every time we see your name pop up because before they moved, they were literally right across the street from my speedway that I go to, the gas station I go to, that I can see from my house, from my window. I can see that's how close they were. Now they just moved.
I'm on my way. Yeah, I see you.
Now they just moved a couple blocks down the road. They're still on the same street, but they're just a couple blocks down. And they're like, every time we see you pop up for a delivery, it cracks everybody up at the restaurant. I'm like, well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm lazy as fuck, and it's Sunday. I've already been drinking, so you guys are bringing me more beer. I don't want to risk it Dewey to drive 2 minutes down the road. When I'll pay the extra, I'll pay. You
miss a score.
I'll pay the extra $8 for you to deliver it to me. Whatever.
It's supporting local.
Yeah, it's a whole hell of a lot cheaper to pay for a delivery charge than it is to pay for a Dewey. So
or an accident and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Or God forbid, you know what I mean? So the consequences could be worse. So it's like, fuck that.
yeah,
Why
exactly.
not? You're supporting
Yeah,
local business.
gotta,
The guys are cool, and you may miss a good play in the game. I prefer to see
yeah,
it live instead of the highlights. Like, oh shit, what did I miss? So
yeah,
it works
exactly. And
all
that's
in good ways. You know what I mean? It all works out
that,
good.
yeah, that's the other key component is that they're a local
Mm-hmm.
business, and I'm all
Yeah.
about supporting locals, like we do with our music on here. I'm all about supporting the local guys. I want to
Yep.
get into the habit of I want people to know, especially artists, comedians, whatever, musicians. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
these guys are going to support us. They're gonna get behind us and show us love and support what we do. I want to have that
Damn right.
reputation.
For
That way we can build up
sure.
the interview game and get some interviews under our belts before we start stepping up into the big leagues and calling out some of the bigger names and being like, hey, Eminem, what's going on?
For sure. No, for sure. Facts. That's how the game works, brother. That's how the game works. For
So
sure, man. Support local talent, man. Everybody know where, no matter where you are. Support local business, man. We gotta keep the locals, keep everything afloat in the community. Everything starts with the community and grows from there. So
exactly,
all of the
yeah,
support starts. It's like support the home base, and everything
yeah,
grows.
yeah,
Facts.
yeah. You got to
Salute.
take it back to the old school ways, the old school days, man.
Mm-hmm.
Communities looked out for each other. We've talked about that on here before. You and I have talked about it before.
Yep.
Communities they used to back in the day, man. They looked out for each other. They took care of one another. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
back. Even farmers.
Mm-hmm.
Even today, farmers still take care of each other like that. I've got my fields done. Let me jump on a tractor. And you're running a little behind, or oh, you got a sick kid this week, or you're sick, or you got hurt and you can't get to the animals. Don't worry, I got you. We'll,
Yep.
we'll, we'll take care of it. We got whatever. We'll get this field here for you tonight. Don't worry about it. Or gotta get back
Facts.
to that, man. People, and I think with this COVID thing, it really everybody's quick to point out the negative and the bad with COVID. But you got to look at there was some positive stuff that came out of it. We got back to taking care of the community. We got back to supporting the mom and pops, trying to keep them afloat, trying to make sure they don't go under in that crazy ass pandemic time.
For sure. For sure. Facts. Because we are the folks that we have to lean on each other
Mhm.
and our neighbors. Something happens, the neighbors are the first to respond. You understand what I'm saying? So we
Yeah,
definitely have
exactly.
to and it definitely brought a lot of people back down. Should I say brought a lot of people back down to earth and realized
Yeah,
that
no question.
a lot of people were affected. It didn't, this cross color lines and ethnic barriers and all that other yes. That seems to keep us distracted from the big picture of life. But that's a whole nother story.
Look over here. Don't pay attention
You
to
know what I'm
what's going on
saying?
over here. Watch
Yeah,
this
yeah. Just
hand.
you
Don't stop
yeah.
looking at this hand.
Watch this. Don't look at here. I'm
Yeah,
I'm I'm pulling the wool with this hand, but I'm waving in this hand and you're looking at the wave.
yeah.
So,
Remember,
you know,
you're black. He's white. You're not allowed to be friends. What are you two doing? How dare you
no,
do a podcast
no.
together?
Yeah. Actually, let me hang up on you. Like, damn it. You're holding me
pull,
back. You're holding
pull
me
a cam.
back. God damn it.
Pull it.
Like,
Pull a cam. The black guy's here. I'm out. Deuces.
yeah, Cam ran. He's like, oh shit.
I was I
But
was
you
killing
can't say
Tony
he
with
wasn't
that shit.
racially motivated because he ran to get Mexican food. So it
Yeah, he
was
went to get. Yeah, he was going to dinner. He was going to dinner with this girl. Yeah, it's
oh
not.
man.
I'm not racist. I'm
Oh
getting
shit.
Mexican.
So I can't call foul play on that. That's my dude, man. That's my
No,
dude. It's all good, man. Big up to
I
Cam
was
and
I was
Sam. All love.
I was I was killing Tony Saturday night before you got in here with the whole role reversal that you said Wednesday night, where Jeff and I were going to be black and you guys were going to be white. I was killing
Oh
Tony
shit.
with that
I
Saturday
came in a little bit
night.
late.
Yeah, I was
Mm.
fucking with him hardcore with that shit. I can't remember half of what I was saying, but I know I just kept getting his ass just to get his reactions. He was like, man, fucking smoke with that bullshit.
Replay, y'all. Replay. I got that
Yeah, check
replay
out the
after we
replay.
sign
Check out the
off.
Spotify.
Back.
Yep. I actually got to upload that tonight. I was gonna do it yesterday, but during the football season, we usually go over to my buddy's house and watch football all day. So we went over there
Okay.
for football yesterday and I didn't wind up. I think we got home last night about. It was about 8 o'clock last night when we got home, and then I was watching that I guess you could call it a game. Dallas and Tampa Bay. That was an ugly game, but it was fun to
Ugly.
watch. And
I
then
couldn't
proceeded
even
to
watch. I
continue.
watched the whole thing. I got to halftime and was like, I'm good. Didn't really have enough pop for me. Like, like field goal fest. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, unless you had
You know.
Ryan Suckup on your fantasy team, you weren't really caring too much about what was going on in that game because
Man.
I think he wound up with like 14 or 15 points for a kicker. So yeah, you don't really care about what that was just kind of it was
wasn't what
much
the world was
struggle for a game.
expecting. It's not what everyone was expecting, shall I say. A lot of people were somewhat disappointed, but you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, 100%. I was we were talking about the game yesterday during the other games when we were watching them, and I was honestly expecting a shootout, and I bumped CD Lamb up to the starting into my starting box. I got him off the bench, and I was honestly expecting a shootout, and I know CD's he's more than likely going to be the number one in Dallas now, and I think CD got me like, what did CD get me? Like not even 5 points. So it was just like, ugh.
Yeah, it was. I was definitely expecting like a 28-30 type of game, or 28-35. I was expecting the score to be. I was expecting more touchdowns, shall I say, and a lot more offense from Dallas. I was not expecting, but I was just hoping. I was just thinking that it was going to be one of those higher scoring games, shall I say? That's all. I'll leave it at that.
No, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking too. It's like, we're gonna got two teams with pretty decent offenses, and both got decentish defenses, but this should be a good high scoring game. I mean, it was last year. They played each other last year, and I think it was like 35-32 or some shit like that was the final.
That's what I was expecting. Like one of the teams to crack 30 and want to be in the upper 20s. Like they're playoff teams, so you were expecting the the works, kind of. It's all good though. Hey, stay tuned. We just starting, man. But after I checked out. I was good. I checked out.
Got 16 more weeks of football. It's all good.
Yeah. Oh, more than that. More than that. That's just that's just for the fantasy. And then after that, it kicks into the real. That's when the real shit begins. So this is just warm up.
16 weeks. We got 16 weeks left in the regular season, and then you get your playoffs.
And then it gets real. It gets really real. This is just warm up stuff. You know what I mean? So
these damn injuries keep racking up. It's gonna make for a real interesting fucking season.
It always is, though. You know what I mean? It always is, because the guys didn't get enough reps in the preseason. Blah 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 blah. It's always the same story. It's a repetitive storyline. You know how the game goes. We've been watching this for too many years. There's no surprises. At this point, there's no surprises. It's just like, I knew that would happen.
I knew that was
he didn't get any snaps in the preseason. This is first game in. He's gonna get hurt sooner or later. Miami.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's the same ish all the time. I've seen it so many years. Like I said, I'm qualified to be a coach at this point. Just from watching. I'm dead serious. I'm qualified to be a coach at this point just from watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Golfhawk said the playoffs is the dungeon.
Yeah, that's when it really gets. Yeah, that's when you get down and dirty. That's when it's time to pop. Oh yeah, for sure, man. But shit, speaking of the damn Thunderdome, I may have to get into the dome right about now. Let's see where we at. I don't know.
I was actually
I didn't want to overshoot the limit and shit because I get chatty at times. You know what I'm saying?
You're fine. Yeah, no. I know. Like I said, the only day I'm worried about keeping it locked in to the time frame is Wednesdays. That's one that I'm keeping tight for the IRN. So that's like on point. Breaks a couple minutes before the hour. That way when we come back, we're coming back right on the hour, and we can lock. Keep that ship nice. And speaking of which, I gotta do some show prep for Wednesday nights because I got more cryptids for you gentlemen Wednesday nights.
Copy. I shall be in the chat because I would like you guys to work it to stay within the time frame. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the
Well-
the extra body adds a little extra shit to it, and extra commentary, and then it turns into extra. So I'm gonna be in the chat watching y'all rock and
Yeah,
roll, so you
well,
guys
you're-
can start getting your reps in. To
you are
you know what I mean?
you are always welcome. You are always welcome to join us. You don't have to worry about that. That falls
I
on me
appreciate it.
as the host to lock it down and keep track of the time. You are always welcome in here. Like I told you the other day, man. People, since you've joined the show and been on here more and taking more of a outside of the Monday, being on Wednesdays and Saturdays, a lot of people are enjoying it. They enjoy what you bring to the table. They
I appreciate
enjoy the flow that the when we get all four of us in here, they enjoy the flow. They enjoy the flow when it's just you and I.
Cool.
That's why I said Wednesdays. You are all you gotta do is tell me in the chatter's box, send you that link, and it'll be sent right away. You
Cool,
pull up.
I appreciate it.
Any show, anytime. That just falls on me. Like I did last Wednesday, just keeping it tight and locking it down, not letting it get too crazy. Because we take a break and we can always come back and continue the conversation. We don't have to
Exactly.
stop the conversation. Just take a little breather, get your thoughts together. When Jeff was trying to look stuff up, it's like, you know what, look that up during the break, and then when you come back, we can come back with a fresh start and continue the conversation.
and that's perfect. Yep, exactly. Makes sense. Because I know, the more people in the panel, the more it is to manage. You know what I mean? So it kind of gets crazy. Once we start getting into a flow, going crazy and shit, start getting a little crazy with it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all in any way, shape, or form. It just puts, I just have to, as the host, like I said, I just have to make sure I stay on my game, because I have a tendency, to just start riffing and don't pay attention to the clock or anything like that. That's when we have two other shows where we can just run and gun. We don't need to worry about time frames. I just gotta lock it down on Wednesday. That way it makes it nice and simple and nice and easy for Mike when he starts uploading the show onto the IRN. So,
Beautiful.
That's why I said Wednesdays at the end of the day. Once I start getting interviews and stuff lined up, I'm going to do them on Wednesdays. And then,
for sure.
That'll be a nice segment right there on Wednesdays.
Sure.
In the second hour or whatever, bring them up. They can stay for the full hour. They can stay for a half hour. They can stay for the next 2 hours. It don't matter to me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We'll just get our first hour bullshit out of the way, and get past the first break. That way, if we bring in a musician, in between the first and second hour, we can play one of their songs before we pull them up too. So,
boom.
Kind of give people an idea of what they're getting into when we bring them on the show. So, but
much love.
One of those
Makes
things,
perfect sense to me. Makes perfect sense to me, brother.
It all comes down to me as the host to rein you animals in.
Drop a few elbows off the top rope if need be. Off the top rope on them. Bang.
Yeah. Make an example out of one of you.
Clothesline. You know what I'm saying? Over the top rope.
I've always
drop a leg or
I've
something.
always enjoyed about like the mob movies and the mafia movies and stuff like that, is that they like to set examples, and I've lived my life like that. I don't have to do all kinds of crazy stuff. I just got to make an example out of one person or one thing, and then hopefully the rest will fall in line.
Yeah, walk around the table with the fucking bat during dinner.
That's why. That's
you know what I'm saying?
A lot of times,
this dude and shit walking around the dinner table.
Yeah.
And shit.
Well, hell, when I used to bounce and I was bouncing in the clubs and stuff like that, usually the first person that got out of line that night, we usually took care of them right there where everybody seen it. Everybody witnessed it. We didn't calmly come up and
with them.
take them by the hey buddy, come on, let's go over here and now we made it very clear what was going to happen if you act up and start acting a fool in our club. So
for sure,
everybody, you see this, now behave yourselves and have fun, because that's all we want to do at the end of the night. We all just want to have fun and have a good time. I'm just sitting here getting paid. I just want to hang out. Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit.
That's it. Copy.
And then our clubs or bars will get a reputation of, hey, don't start shitting there because the bouncers are fucking nuts. they're lunatics.
Yeah, like I'd rather just have fun and call it a day. Like, don't come to get your ass whipped. I didn't pay money to get in here to get my ass whipped in front of everybody. That's probably not a good idea. Yeah.
We had a move where we would literally grab you by your feet and by your head and carry you out of a bar and then like swing you and toss you into the parking lot.
Oh,
no fucks
shit.
given.
Damn.
No fucks
That's like
given.
that. That's redneck bouncing 101. Like they just toss you outside. We got to do shit a little different in the city. We can't exactly do that.
These were in city. This was in Columbus when this is like strip clubs and dance clubs
dude.
and stuff like that. This was in Columbus, so it wasn't like little podunk ass hole in the wall bar like around the corner.
Yeah. Facts though.
Around the corner from me, I knew the owner who used to own the corner bars back in the day, and I was his official bouncer. He'd slide me $100-$200 for the night.
Yeah, under the table.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, just like, hey,
he's only joking if anybody's working for the IRS.
Yeah, it's fucking a million years ago at this point. It's just like, hey man, just keep an eye, make sure things are kosher for the night for me, Glick. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, don't let it get crazy. But that was a little hole in the wall, podunk bar. You know, most time if people started to get a little bit out of hand, you could just raise your voice at them and they would calm down. But yeah, no, when I worked in Columbus, man, in them clubs and strip clubs and stuff, you had to make examples out of people because, you know, people would want to act up and start acting stupid. And there was more than a few times where bar would close at the end of the night and somebody was still salty because they got tossed out on their face and decided to call up their buddies and they're waiting in the parking lot for us. It's like, really?
Like,
this
whatever.
Is what we're doing? Like this is how you want to end your night right now. You know,
Get fucked up again.
Yeah, there's 12 of us and 6 of you. So
you get your ass kicked twice.
The odds
this time we're gonna really get you. This time I got back with really. It's like all of us. We're really gonna get you now.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
I actually, I didn't. You know, most people knew I was pretty cool as a bouncer. I had a three strike rule, but I also knew the times when I needed to just fuck the 3-strike rule and just clear it out and everything.
Yeah,
I had the 3-strike rule.
You're gonna be a pain in the ass all night. Yeah, I can see it. Let me get you out of here right away.
Yep. First time I'd come up and talk to you, I'd be calm, cool, collected, nice guy. Hey, buddy, or hey, lady, whatever. Let's take it down a notch. Calm down.
Calm it down.
You know, everybody's having fun. You don't need to act like that. Let's go get you a drink. Come on. And then the second time, if I had to come back to you, I got a little bit loud, a little bit more aggressive with it. And if you didn't learn after the second time, there was no more talking. The third time I came and talked to you, that was your third strike. You're gone. Yeah, 3 strikes. Either I'm snatching you up or one of the other guys are snatching you up. No ifs, ands, or buts about you. We're grabbing
that's
you
a good. That's hey, dude. 3 strikes is good, man. Yeah. Like I say, for the most part, unless you're blatantly belligerent out the gate, you get a 1 piece. But 3 strikes is very fair. You can't ask for more than that.
Well, you get a reputation too. Yeah, like you get a reputation from because a lot of bouncers have a reputation of being meat-headed assholes that just want to fight everybody. But you want to throw everybody out. You get a reputation in the area, and you develop. People have respect for you. So when they are out at your bar, at your club, and you do come over and talk to them and say, hey, let's turn it down a couple notches. They're more willing to listen to you. As opposed to, well, don't go to that club because them bouncers, they're just looking for a reason to fight somebody. Like, I mean, I got a job to do. I don't want to spend my whole night fighting every damn person in this fucking bar. I want you to have fun because if you're having fun, I'm having fun. You know,
I'm having fun because I can just look around and get paid, and I don't got to wring your fucking neck. But how many times have you? Go ahead. I'm sorry, because I got a question for you afterwards.
Yeah, people would come up and talk to me. I mean, I'd be at the door, or I'd be in the club, or wherever I was placed at, and then come up and talk to me. They come in, hey, Glick, what's up? Dab it up, high fives, whatever. Come over throughout the night, kind of bullshitting and everything like that. My guys were the same way that I worked with. Everybody knew them. I knew that they had the same level. They had the same 3-strike rule that I had because I told them, I said, this is how we're doing things. We're not in the business. If you want to be in the business of cracking skulls, you can go down the road to the other bar. We're not trying to do that. We want everybody to have fun, and we want everybody to go home at the end of the night. So, and not in handcuffs either.
Yeah, definitely not in handcuffs. But one last question before I slide. Check it out.
Yeah.
How many times have you had to put somebody out? Like you're being a jackass. The 3 times you had 3 strikes, you're out, and they just little too turned up, a little too raggedy. But the next week they come back. Hey man, I'm sorry, man. I was an asshole last week, and I ain't mad because you had to throw me out, bro. And it's all love. How many times does
Yeah,
that happen? A dozen or more, I'm sure. Some people will
Yeah, I
be
was
like,
gonna
"You
say,
had to throw me out, bro," and I get it because I was an asshole. My friends told me
Yeah,
I
that-
was fucking showing my ass, and it's
Yep.
all love.
that actually surprisingly, that actually did happen quite a bit because
For sure.
I worked in I
Mhm.
worked in a couple clubs and stuff like that where you had your regular, people came in all the time, so that would actually
Yep.
happen quite a bit where they'd come in like a week later or 2 weeks. Like, hey man, dude, I'm sorry, that was on me. I had too much. And
Yeah.
or I was
For
having a
sure.
bad day, and and it's like, hey man, I understand. That's why I was trying to be nice to you, but
Mhm.
then it got to the point where I couldn't be nice. But it was also probably just as much, maybe not quite as much, of people who would want to hold a grudge
Yeah,
and
the
then come
mean
back.
muggers.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
then
go
come back
back
the
in, but
following.
I'm like me.
Yeah, they want to come back the following week and want to, as soon as they walk in the door, start popping off, and it's like, how did that work out for you last week?
Yeah, I gotta put
This
your
is
ass out
this is what we're gonna do.
again.
I was like, the
Yeah.
only difference between this week and last week is you're not getting the courtesy of 3 strikes. The moment you
Yeah.
step out of line, I'm coming at you. And
That's it,
either
bro.
I'm coming at you or somebody else is coming at you, and you're getting dumped on your head on the street.
Getting
Like,
tossed out
and
redneck bounce style, sideways, one by the
Yep.
head, one by the feet. Grab them.
And
Let's go.
once you're
Jesus.
outside the bar, then you got to deal with the real cops because our special duty officers they don't come in the clubs or the bars. They're
Yeah.
not supposed to. They're outside for that
They would
reason.
in affiliation with because they know that somebody's gonna get tossed, and then we'll take it from
Yeah.
there. Throw them out on their ass, and we'll clean up the garbage.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what that's what we tell them. Look, you can be cool, you can have fun, and stay in here all night, or you can act like an asshole. And we're gonna throw you out on the street, and if you act like an asshole out there, the guys out there with the cuffs are gonna cuff you and stuff your stupid ass, and you're gonna go sleep it off in the drunk tank.
Yeah, go sleep that shit. Go sleep it off, Jack. That's the
And now you got that shit on your record.
Yeah,
you
you
don't
gotta
wanna,
pay a fine or some dumb shit. It's
Yeah.
just so much bullshit involved with it. You know what I
you
mean?
don't want to you don't want to
show
act like
your
you got
ass.
some fucking sense. Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, dude.
Your
Yeah,
ass,
I
dude.
tried to be pretty cool and pretty laid back and chill, kind of like I am in that my natural personality. But also I'm there to do a job. So if you cross that line too many times, then I'm crossing the line, and you're not gonna like it because it's not just me. I got a bunch of backup here, and I'm a big guy, but I had guys that were
Yeah.
bigger than me.
I'm the little dude. Yeah, you the little dude. If you thought I was big, I'm the little guy.
I had a couple guys that worked with me at a lot of venues, a lot of different places. They were twin brothers, and we called them Moose and Ox.
Oh
and
shit.
they were both way over 6 foot tall and well over 50 plus pounds. I mean, they were just big old boys. And it's just like, yeah, keep talking that shit. Keep talking like a tough guy with me. And you better keep watching behind me because it's going to get dark real quick because these 2 motherfuckers are going to block out the moon.
Crazy. Facts. That's like Tiny. That's like the cousin of Tiny and Pee Wee.
Yeah,
Those are the
exactly.
2 huge dudes with small names. You'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna call Tiny. You'd be like, go ahead. You turn around like, oh shit, he doesn't look too
these guys-
tiny to me.
these
Tiny
guys were
is 6'4", 295, chiseled. Tiny, who gave him that name? Come on,
These
man.
these guys were too big to be called a tiny name. That's why we called them Moose and Ox. And they were twin brothers, and it was just like we used to tease them because they're like, I knew the guys pretty well, and their mom was a tiny little thing. I was like, man, y'all better treat your mom right and love that woman because she had to push both of y'all out, not one, and then a couple of years later she pushed both y'all out at the same goddamn time. And I know you weren't tiny babies. You wrecked that woman.
Poor lady.
She had to carry both your big asses for 9 months and then push you out. Like, what the fuck?
What have I done? Oh Lord. Yo, shout out to Moose and Ox, man. Shout out to those dudes, man.
Yeah, I don't know what
Tiny
those
and
guys
Pee
are
Wee,
doing.
shout out to them dudes too, man.
Yeah,
They're
I
just
don't know
getting
what they're doing.
bigger. I can imagine what they're doing now. They,
Probably.
they're just growing, still growing.
They just keep growing, man. They never stop. Big as
Yo,
fuck. They're just
crazy,
monsters.
crazy. That's crazy. Yo, my dude, man. Good looking out for
Uh,
having me. I'm sorry to pull up so late,
oh
but
no,
I had to
man, you're
just
good, brother.
get a little air time. You know what I'm saying? Before I check my what's his name? I gotta check my double F, my Belt Kings. Salute the Belt Kings, man. Check my Belt Kings out. See what it do. Well, I usually wait till after the game. But
Yeah, I think
wrap
I
up
was gonna say
the
I think both of you and I can't remember who you're playing this week, but I think both of y'all got players playing tonight.
and it's still so I wait till after the last game. I mean, wait till tonight's game actually before the last other game tonight, so I can do my checkup and tighten up a few loose ends. A little
Yeah,
few things, but, it's all
I
love,
was
my brother.
done after last night. My team was done. I have nobody else to play, so I was just like, screw it.
Hey, man, we got 16 more weeks at it, Jack. 16 more. Well, actually, not 16 more if you don't make the playoffs. If you know what, we don't actually make the
No,
fantasy
because
playoffs. You don't got 16 weeks because you got to cut 3 weeks off of that. You got to cut a couple of weeks off of that. Facts. So it may be only with the expanded. I don't
depending,
know, but it's not exactly 16 weeks unless you make
yeah,
the playoffs.
depending upon
Word.
how I can't remember how NFL does it, but ESPN you have
It's 3 weeks. 3 weeks
11.
cut
Yeah,
off.
it's 11 weeks for the regular season
Mhm.
because when you get into the playoffs you play 2 weeks. So I know 12.
It's a few
It'll be
weeks. Yeah, it's a
12 weeks into the regular season because the
okay.
playoffs you play 2 games. You play week 13. I guess it'd be week 13 and 14, and the combined scores of both those weeks decide
Okay.
who goes into the finals. And
Oh,
then
okay.
the
Mhm.
championship is week 15 and 16. So
Okay. Copy.
you essentially play 2 weeks on one playoff bracket, and then they combine the scores of those 2 weeks to decide the winners of who's moving on to the championship. And then the championship, I believe, is also 2 weeks as well. So yeah,
Ah,
the cutoff would be week 12.
so we're playing
Uh,
12 games. So you got 11 more games.
yeah,
We have
uh,
11. We have 11 more left after the wrap up tonight. Okay, copy. So it's
yeah.
12 game season.
I think that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
12 or 13, give or take. 12 or 13 because they
Yeah,
expand about 1 week. So we'll see. It's 12 or 13, but it's in that
yeah.
range. I have an idea what we're working with. You know what I mean? I could probably look it up. They probably have a rule thing. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna when we get off,
What
I'm
does it say
gonna
next?
do a little fishing. I'm gonna fish because I need to check out some stuff anyway. So I'm gonna fish on that joint and see
Playoffs.
all these little
Okay,
details.
so
Yeah, what you got there, bro?
it's only 1 week. It's only 1 week for the playoff matchup. So week 16 and 17, 4 teams. So
So it's only 2 weeks. Okay,
yeah. So for our league, because in my league is on ESPN. This one's on NFL, so I wasn't sure how. So yeah, so week 16 is the first week of the playoffs, and then
so
whoever
that's on
wins
Belt
week
Kings.
16, yeah, that's on Belt King. So
Okay,
whoever wins week 16, week 17 is the championship.
is the last week of the regular season is the bowl for us. Okay, so you got
Yep,
14 more games then. So we get 15 regular season and 16 and 17 is the playoff
yep,
slash and or Super Bowl. Okay, copy. So it's a
yeah.
four
So
teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 14 playoff, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last two
yeah,
teams Super Bowl last week. Okay, copy. Sounds good, brother.
yeah.
Well, all
You'll
right.
have
So now I know how many asses I only got to kick 1 week's worth of ass in the playoffs, and then I can just wrap it up in 2 weeks, which will be week 17.
yeah,
Oh,
you'll
love,
have
my dude. Sounds good.
oh yeah. So it'll get
Okay, I'm in the
interesting.
game, baby.
I got 14 more weeks to build this squad from the free agency.
Look,
since I had the auto draft.
every week is a new episode because I had auto draft as well, but I was just like part way into the draft. I figured out the landscape because I didn't do my homework in advance. I figured out how it works, so I was like, "Ooh, you can turn it off auto, make a pick, and then turn it back on auto." Like if you saw one
Yeah.
player on the board still, you can just be like, "Turn it off auto and pick." But I realized that like after the 8th round and shit,
Oh,
so
damn.
it's cool. I'm not making excuses. I'm just gonna ride. I'm not looking that bad, not looking that good. I'm looking regular, which is cool, and I
Yeah,
work
I'm
it, so
looking.
it's all good. I'm not sweating it. I'm a rock and
Yeah,
roll. You know what I mean? I'm a rock and roll.
I'm looking decent. Like I said, I just gotta fill a couple holes and slides, make some adjustments.
Yeah,
Which is fine. I'll do that and I'll be able to rock and roll with it. And whatever happens, happens.
yeah. I'll make sure not to let go of any good guys for you to take. All right. I'm just saying. Yo, my dude, let me hold ass, man. Let me get this show on the road.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me as usual, my brother.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
I'll
Appreciate
be in
you
the
swinging
chat
by and
Wednesday for
hanging out.
sure.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You're welcome to come in if you got time. Just let me know. I'll shoot you the link.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All good, my brother. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Everybody
absolutely,
out
man.
there.
Appreciate you.
Everybody out there. We doing what we do. Belt Kings, the champ. It's the smoke.
The champ is here. His name is
The
Glick.
smoke is coming. You know what I'm saying? So please
Yeah.
like, share, subscribe. Sunday night smoke ass. I'm up here, Mondays. This is what we do. Thanks to my brother for having me. And I'm
Absolutely,
gone, man. And where
Absolutely.
there's
Hey, have
fire,
a
there
good
will
one.
be smoke. Put that
You
in your
already know
pipe and
that.
smoke it, baby. Later.
What's up, brother?
All right, my man. Peace. Let's see. You would have to exit me out the studio because my screen is jacked up, so I'm on a one-sided thing. So let's see. Can I do this right here? Maybe. Yeah, my screen is going again. I'm definitely having. Hold on here.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's jammed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can pull you down.
Okay, cool. Thank you, my brother. Once again,
All right,
man. Thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
much
I'll
love,
catch you on the
brother.
next episode, my brother. Peace.
Absolutely, bro. Later. All right. We're going to go ahead and wrap things up. We do appreciate y'all listening. Hopefully you enjoyed the show tonight. It was a little off for a Monday. Like I said in the beginning of the show, physically I'm here, mentally I'm in lullaby land, but we still try to do what we do. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We're going to wrap up with a little Blacktop Mojo. If you guys aren't already, go ahead and check us out on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget to join us live and hang out in the chatters box with us every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. on YouTube and Twitch. And if you can't join us live, don't worry. You can listen to us anytime you like on Spotify and basically everywhere you listen to podcasts at. We are there. All at Nonsensical Nonsense. So you know what to do. Go ahead and go give us a follow, give us a like, give us a listen. And if you like what you hear and you be so kind, definitely give us a share. Tell your friends about us. Tell your coworkers. Maybe they'll like us as well. Help us grow. But like I said, we're going to wrap this up with a little Blacktop Mojo. And because I really like this cover, got Hunger Strike with Small Town Titans. So go ahead and check out Small Town Titans and Blacktop Mojo on all social media and wherever you stream music.
I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence, but I can't feed on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled. Yeah, but it's on the table, the fire's cooking, and the firemen, babies, the slaves are all working. Blood is on the table, the mouths are all choking, and I'm going hungry. I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence,
Hell yeah. That's how you end the show. A little Blacktop Mojo with Small Town Titans with their cover of Hunger Strike. As I said, we do appreciate y'all listening. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Make sure you join us Wednesday for a brand new episode. We got more cryptids coming your way. Some more stories. See if we can get the guys intrigued, if you will. We'll be back on YouTube and Twitch, 6 p.m. Wednesday. You know the drill. Same nonsensical time, same nonsensical channel. With that being said, be good or be good at it. Goodbye, motherfuckers. Hit this button, let it think.